You are listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast, a podcast by diehard fans for fans. Mark covers all things Penn State football and the Pittsburgh Steelers, as well as anything related to the sports and fitness world. Tune in weekly to listen to a couple of dedicated fans talk about these topics without filters. Thank you for listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast.
All right, everybody. Welcome back in to another episode of the Mark Lesko Podcast. Joined by Jared Miller once again. Jared, you can hear me all right?
Yes, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me, bud?
Yeah, give me a second here. Having,
Okay.
of course, some audio issues. Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So Penn State loses 30-24. And yeah, it sucks. It sucked watching the game. It sucked. They came back, but just going into the season, Jared, you know, I had us on the calendar, you know, winning the first three, hopefully putting up points and beating Oregon for sure. Like, it wasn't a question. I thought we would beat Oregon. And then maybe beating Ohio State. You know, I predicted us ultimately to go 12-0. But I had Oregon as a win. So, you know, not only did we not win, but they not only did we not win, but we lost at home in the whiteout. So we're in a position right now. Dude, I can't even. I'm not surprised. I'm not even like that mad because it's not worth my health anymore. You know, I put my heart and soul into this team and this podcast.
Right.
And it's not worth my health anymore. Yep, we're losing 3, plus Oregon was going cross country. Jared, keep an eye on those comments.
Oh yeah, bud, no
so
problem.
we don't miss them and
Yep. You
want
got
to
it,
answer them in a timely manner. But yeah, Aller is bad, and at this point in his career, he should be way farther ahead. And thanks for following us, man.
Yeah, thanks for bud.
Yeah, so Aller's bad. Kotelnicki sucks at calling plays, and Franklin needs to be fired. That's it. I was just listening to they need to hire a new coach. Yeah. So I was just listening to Landon Tangwell. I was trying to call in, but the line was just off the hook. You know, good for him having all those people calling in. He literally had videos taken down because his film breakdown was so good. I don't know who did it, but yeah. So keep it up, Landon. But yeah, we lost. Aller did what I thought he would do. Kotelnicki did what I thought he would do, and Franklin did what I thought he would do. So I picked them to lose. Landon Tangwell Podcast, he does a call-in show. And I'll probably start doing that as well. I mean, we've been getting a lot of engagement.
Yeah.
But, you know, last year and Brett wasn't wrong when he said we needed receivers, but I said it's an excuse. Like, it's an excuse we don't have receivers.
Yep.
We have receivers this year, and same result. So, which is what I thought. So, we just lost at home in the whiteout. That's horrific and pathetic. We're going to lose to Ohio State. We're probably going to lose to Indiana. And who knows, man? We could lose to, like,
Iowa
or Maryland. You know what I mean? Our worst nightmare of this season, the worst nightmare that I thought could happen this season started tonight. So it's only going to get worse.
Right.
So the thumbnail is Fire Franklin. And for me, there's a silver lining, man, because we know what we need to do. And I'm saying it for years. 22 or 23, I gave him 2 years to make a national title, or he should be fired. Well, we're past that. The only answer is firing Franklin, moving on, and finding a new coach. I don't want to hear anybody ask me, who are we going to hire? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Why are you asking me? I don't know. I'm not an AD. I'm not a president. I don't know. But I know what we need to do, and that's fire Franklin. I've been saying it for a while, man. But now, tonight, the final nail is in the coffin, man.
Yep.
So, he needs to be fired. But I brought up Landon because he said Franklin's not getting fired, which is probably true, but I don't know, man. I don't totally buy that, because at this point, man, bro, they just lost in a whiteout game at home against Oregon, and we are the better team. We have more talent. You know what I mean? Like, we're so yeah, they lost. I thought they would lose, and they lost because of what I thought they would lose by, and that's their offense. Their offense sucks. Drew Aller, good.
Yeah, but but what we've already known about Penn State is that they're vulnerable at the quarterback, and they're vulnerable at play calling offensively, and they're vulnerable just at making any kind of decisions. Bottom line is, these problems had I'd like to think about, like you were saying, 2-3 years, like a leniency of being addressed. Like they should have been dealt with many, many years ago, because what you're looking at now is the potential for, what you got? I have the calendar right here beside me. It's like, so Oregon, we lost. Worst case scenario, you lose to Iowa, you lose to Ohio State, you lose to Indiana. 8-4. Your worst case scenario is going 8-4. Man, I really don't know what else to say about this, dude. I mean, it's definitely their problem, in the sense, like, they made it their problem. They never did anything to address the coaching. They never did anything to make the play calling. Like, Franklin himself has put this team in this position every single time when it came to a big game. You are now 4-21. Okay, dude, like, I'm a big baseball guy, okay? If a baseball batter goes up to the box and he goes 4 for 21, you don't put him on the field anymore. It's basic common sense with that. Like, the fact that there's 21 losses in big time games, that's all you need now to know. I mean, James Franklin, great recruiter, probably going to lose that. I mean, that's the thing you'll sacrifice when you get rid of him. Yeah. But it doesn't weigh out what you're dealing with. You've been going through how many motions with how many different schemes and how many different coordinators, how many different, like, 5-star guys, and it always points back to this guy. It's always down to the coach. And again, when you saw the beginning of this game, this is when I knew this was going to be a problem. So we did give them the ball first. I don't know. Did you tell me who won the coin toss at the beginning? I didn't see the game at the beginning.
I don't know. But I don't know, but we kicked off.
Yeah, I know. We kicked it to them. So, I mean, yeah, we had a huge stop and we got the ball. What was the very first thing we did? If I'm right, I think we gave it to Nick Singleton and he went 2 yards or 3. And I'm like, you know what? This is the thing I have a problem with them, where it's like they do not try to go down the field. They don't try to make any splash plays. They don't try to make any kind of big surprise happen. Like, it's just like the conservative timidness of this head coach and the way that they make these approaches. It just makes you just go like, this is why we never, ever get treated with any kind of like respect from the national media. Like, we're always talking about like, well, it's Penn State. They're always in the conversation, but it's because of their name. It's their tradition. But if you were to ever put these guys in the same breath as the other guys who go into like the national championship every single year, it's because they're gutsy. It's because they're ballsy. And when Oregon had that 4th and 1, when they could have kicked it away, they went for it and they got it. And then we did it again, but we stopped them and stuffed them. I'm like, that is what I'm talking about. That is something that needed to happen for Penn State. They had a huge stop. And then what happened on offense? Nothing. They did absolutely nothing. I mean, dude, this game, fact that it was 3-3 up until 5 minutes into the third quarter, that is nuts to know that we ended that game going into overtime 17-17. It was just like, this was like the most back and forth. Like, I loved it. I thought, like, I'm a defensive guy. So the fact that it was 3-3 pretty much the entire way, I'm like, this is awesome to know that they are just constantly finding ways to not let them score. And, there was a huge mistake, I thought, and I'll throw it back to you, bud. Ryan Barker had an opportunity to hit a 52-yard field goal attempt, and they decided to punt it away. That was when they went down the field and I think scored that touchdown. It was 10-3. And that thing was like, well, I don't know why you don't trust Barker to kick a 52-yarder, but it's like you would have put them, what did that make, a 31-34? It was like somewhere in the third. It's like, so yeah, either way, they probably would have scored on you because they went down the field on the 20 anyway. But I'm saying maybe you could have had it be 6-3 if you trusted Barker enough. And instead you're 10-3, and then you had to watch yourselves crawl back into that game. And they did. I mean, that series, when they scored that touchdown, that 35-yard pass to Devontae Ross. And dude, if this game went the other way, do you remember last week when I said there was a guy that I was picking for wide receivers to have a big game?
Yeah.
It was Ross.
Yep.
Yes. I said I wasn't going to give away. I said there was the three new wide receivers. I said I didn't want to give away who I thought was going to have a big impact game between those three, and it was Ross. So the fact that it went this way, it was like I was so ready to come on here and just go hooting and hollering for the kid because he finally did do something like for this team. I don't know if they've used him enough, but he was the big factor for the reason why they were back in this game. And then overtime came, and that drive with Oregon, with that one little snap play to get in that end zone. I'm like, how the heck did they find that one guy? Like, seriously, like flicked it into the pack of guys, and that 9 just somehow had that ball, and he just dumps it over. And it was just like, I didn't even see that dude in the pile, but it again, just how luck seems to go with this team. If it's not, the play calling or the coaching, it's just sheer dumb luck sometimes. And they got in, and that very first play, 25-yard freaking touchdown, because 33 did not get his guy. Oh my God, he was standing right in front of him. He just goes like this, and he just went around him. Like, I could not believe he missed his tackle. And then the guy was wide open. And then of course Aller does what Aller does. He does what he does. I mean, yeah, man.
Then I was being held all night, and it is what it is, man. You can't do anything about that.
Nope.
Franklin was yelling at the ref. Then I was too. They were arm around his neck all night.
Yeah.
Didn't call. I don't think they called one holding penalty.
Yeah,
so
one of the announcers even brought it up.
They were just kind of, I think, letting them play. I mean, you got to call that stuff, but I think these refs were really like, we're just going to let them play. And, at the end of the day, man, This is the epitome of a James Franklin coach team.
Yeah.
But I hate to say it, man, but I was right. I was right.
See, you don't want to ever be right on those things you want to be wrong about.
Yeah.
You're always right when you're wrong.
Yeah, I was right, man. Like, Franklin, he's never going to win the big game, and they're never going to win the national title under him. Never. Never. I said last year after whatever game, Brett was saying about the receivers, I said, dude, they could have Terrell Owens, Marvin Harrison, or Randy Moss, and it wouldn't mean anything.
Nope.
The play calling sucked. Aller, my brother said this because my brother doesn't like Aller. He said he looks like a nervous fan watching the game, and that's right. But I am done with the optimism. I'm done with the giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm done with it, man. The only answer is fire Franklin. That's it. Fire Franklin. We move on. We get someone else. It's Penn State. We'll be fine. I don't think this AD is going to put up with it. I don't care if we beat Ohio. I don't care if we beat Ohio State. I don't care if we beat Indiana. This game tonight solidifies what this team and what James Franklin is. They're never going to win anything truly meaningful. Never. So it's just not going to happen, man. I mean, they just lost at home in the whiteout. If you can't win this game, you're done. Like, and I said it a couple weeks ago. I said, and Brett said it was crazy. I would rather lose with Gronk than win with Aller, because that's another thing. Drew needs to be benched. They need to play Gronk. Build for next year. Okay. We're not making the national title. There is no hope on God's green earth that we're making the national title. Unless every other team in America, loses their starting quarterback, we're not making to the national title. Okay. Alabama, I think they could win the national title. They just won in Georgia tonight. So
yes, they did.
I think Alabama's going to make a run, but we have all the talent in the world and we can't win with it at home in a whiteout. That's it. It's done. We are done. Franklin needs to be fired. That's it. And it's like, dude, if they just did this like a few years ago, I wanted Franklin fired like his third season. We're going on 15. So he recruits well. He doesn't do anything with it, and then to go into the NFL and do really good. So that's it. I mean, this is the epitome of a James Franklin coach team. We're never going to win a national title, and that's it, man. That's it. And I want to say this real quick too. Brett, I don't think he's coming on because he's dealing with a very serious family issue. So just pray for Brett. He's dealing with a very serious family issue, so he can't be on right now. I talked to him on the phone. He seemed worried about the situation, but he was pretty mellow. So, I think the game, he's just like, I don't care anymore, So, and I don't either. It's not worth my health anymore, man. Honestly, I am not putting, and I already did it this year. After the first game, I'm like, this is going to be the same shit over again. Yep. So I just kind of stopped caring in a way. We're going to keep doing this podcast. We're going to keep covering this team. That's what we do. But my guess is we're going 9-3. Honestly, that's my guess. No one is surprised if they're watching 2017. Franklin isn't the guy. Get over it. Yep. So, yeah, my stance right now, and I'm not even emotional right now. I wasn't even emotional, really. I was excited for the game. I was yelling.
Right.
I wasn't there's nothing I can do. I've done everything I can to try and wish this team to win. But yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done with Franklin. He needs to be let go. Jared, do you want to go over the box score?
Yeah, sure, bud. I mean, so I remember when we scored first, I remember we had the first field goal. So it was 3-0. And we had a huge stop because I think they missed their field goal. So we got the ball back around the 30, 32 or something like that for Penn State. And I remember I texted you. I said, wouldn't that be fantastic if they were to get something going and, score a touchdown, be up 10-0 at the half. And, of course, they go 3 and out.
Yeah.
Freaking, oh, my God, dude.
They don't score after halftime. They don't even score after halftime.
Oh, it just amazes me how it's like on cue every time. They are just – it's like, man, come on. Why do you have to always have life go that way? But that's what they do, dude. Again, when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, you get worried. Because if Drew is not doing his job, the offensive line cannot find holes. I know that Oregon has a very good defense. I know this. I know that they were ready for any scheme that we had. And, of course, I'm now eating my crow because, what did I say? 220 yards rushing for Singleton and Allen between the two of them.
Yeah, we had like 100 some. That's it.
Yeah. My God, look at that. Nick Singleton, 11 carries, 21 yards. Dear God.
And the cherry on top is it ends with a Drew Aller interception, man.
Of course, like I said, that's how it always goes, dude. But no, so we kick it back to them, and then they get the chance to kick that field goal, and we to go into the half 3-3. And it's just like, this is what we always know Penn State with Drew Aller and James Franklin. Bad. Again, you said it. Like, when you knew the problems going in, again, you and I love Pittsburgh and everything, and we knew that the offensive line was going to be the big problem with them this season. You can't fix that, in season. You just can't do that. What you know is going to be the problem going into the season, it's going to be the problem for the rest of the season. Nothing will magically make all this go away. But, so when it went 14 points in the fourth quarter, which, again, up until that point, this would have been the most lowest scoring game probably since the 2000 Iowa Penn State 5-3. It was getting close to that kind of territory. But, again, when they had the opportunity to kick that field goal for Barker, again, I don't know if he can make 50, 52 yards, but he was the best thing about your team at that point. Everyone trusted Barker. He's a fantastic kicker. So the fact that you would not give him the opportunity to kick a 50-yarder, see if he can make it, you went from taking the lead 6-3, and then the next drive giving up a touchdown is 10-3. So it goes into the overtime, and we're tied. And I knew that we were going to find a way to score. That sequence going down to the end zone with that slow push. It was basically we were doing every drive was 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. We had to get the extra yard to extend the drive. We had 12, 14 play. I forget how many total, but it ended with Devontae Ross just doing that nice little run around and going inside, and he found the end zone. Place went berserk, and it was a great way to tie it up and maybe have some hope for the overtime. And look, they gave the ball to us, and we did everything we could with it. I was so impressed with that drive, dude. Them getting all the way down and then pushing it in, and Allen did what he does, and they scored. It was wow, they actually scored on that overtime drive against Oregon. It was defense, just step up and do something. But you know what? That Devontae what is his name? The quarterback for the Oregon.
Yeah.
Dante Moore, sorry. He's good. He is. The way he can hold on to the ball and get rid of it just in the last second. That guy, what was it, number 8? I forget, whoever the receiver was. He just slipped it around, got it, and dove, and he got that 8 yards for the first down, and then they just slowly trickled it into it and then got the touchdown and then tied it up. And first play, again, I went over it. It just baffles me how – is it 33, Campbell?
Jared, I want to answer some of these questions too.
Oh, sure, sir. My God.
Comments. Drew should have went to the NFL. He would be getting paid, and we would have won with Bo. I want to die.
Oh.
Go Ducks. Yep. Good game, man. Franklin is a good man, a great recruiter, but a mediocre head coach and a horrible in-game coach. He should be coaching Rutgers or Maryland, not Penn State.
Oh.
I don't know about the good man part, man. I don't know. I don't know him personally.
I do like the Maryland thing. I think he would have thrived very much in Maryland.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep my mouth zipped on the good man part. Great game, bounce back, and hope we can meet again in the Big Ten championship. Yeah, we're not going there, man.
No, I love the optimism,
anyway.
John, but no.
No, we're playing in the Citrus Bowl this year.
Yeah.
And if Drew Allar's the first overall pick, I'm going to laugh my ass off.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, Oregon. And that's the thing too. Like Oregon, they should get all the credit. They won. Hard fought win. Oh, Mid, what's up, dude? I'm back.
Hey.
We suck. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. So it's. Yeah. I mean, Oregon deserves credit for sure. So all credit goes to them for sure. But the thing is, man, we always do this against these good teams. Like teams are so lucky that they play Penn State because, like, if this was any other normal team, they wouldn't win. You know what I mean? But it's Penn State, so it's like, yeah, they're so lucky that they play at Penn State and 4-21. Yep. Yeah, he sucks. Aller has played his way out of the first round, unfortunately, with his play this, and that's the unfortunate part, man, is Aller, Aller is doing what was my worst nightmare. He's playing bad. And I said, are they holding stuff back? Well, no. I mean, no, they just suck. That's it. They have, yeah. So go Bucks, 4-21. You said it 3 times, dude. So if you're gonna be talking crap, I'm gonna block you. Our defense held Oregon to 17 points in regulation. Offense let us down. Absolutely, it always does.
Always does.
Doesn't matter what great coordinator we get. It's the same. Franklin is a problem. It has been obvious for years. Yep. Big game, James. Dude, if you say 4-21 one more time, I'm blocking you. Like, we get it. Shut up. If you want to comment. But 4-21, like, why are you putting that? I don't even care about that.
Well, dude,
he has regressed. No other way to put it. Defense will keep you guys in every game this year, at least. There's that. Yeah.
Yep.
And they have to score points too. Our defense sucks because they don't score points.
Right. But no, dude, I mean,
they need to do both.
Right. But I'm saying, we talk about being a Steelers fan. I mean, last year, Chris Boswell won 2 games by himself. The kicker with the Atlanta Falcons and the Ravens, we beat those 2 teams with just a kicker. So it is possible. I'm just saying, I cannot believe that a head coach that has been around for about 10 years now, has it been? Maybe it's been 11 years. But yeah, so I mean, it's like 11 years with James Franklin and 4 wins. I mean, it doesn't sound like that's a real impressive streak. I don't know, dude. That you can try to defend, like, again, all the other attributes he has for it. I mean, that's great. I know that some people have great football minds and they know how to make guys believe what they say. And again, the atmosphere is what it is, but what you just witnessed tonight kind of diminishes that. Like, you're talking about, that's a great recruiting mechanism. It's like, you want to bring big guys into big games so they can lose them in overtime because your offense wasn't prepared after you had a bye week. I want to throw that out too. You had 2 weeks to prepare for this, and that's what you gave us offensively.
Yeah, that's another thing. They had a bye, man. That's so pathetic, dude. It's so pathetic. I just knew after the interception we were going to go in and score in the second OT. Shake my head. All right, dude. Teflon done. You're blocked. You're a moron. Yeah, so, it's just one of those things where, like, they had a bye, and it means nothing, of course. And then Ohio State and Penn State both have a bye going into that game. I told someone the other day, I was like, that's like NASA and a bunch of 3rd graders preparing to put a spaceship together. Penn State's a bunch of 3rd graders. Ohio State's NASA. bro, like, we're not going to be prepared at all. Like, we're going to lose. So done with Franklin. P.S. should never be rated in the top 10 ever again until he beats one. Yep.
Yeah.
Someone tweeted that some big-time recruits were talking to Dan Lanning after the game. Can't confirm, though. But yeah, I mean, I hope they do, man. We don't deserve them, that's for sure. Don't come here. And that's another thing, too. Recruiting, we're cooked. National title, we're cooked. And, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people. And I don't mean to swear, everybody, but sometimes it slips out. But I'm just going to say this. There's going to be a lot of people talking shit, and we deserve it.
Yep.
So I'm going to hear from Notre Dame fans, Ohio State fans, everybody.
Again,
I mean, yeah.
You said about it. It's not
I'll cook them. I'll cook them as always.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, you said it before, like, no one in my household, like, I just got back from the folks talking about this, and it's just like, we're not upset because we were expecting this type of result again from James Franklin. This is just kind of the norm now, where it's like, you feel like it's a big game, and yeah, it's supposed to be, but up until the fourth quarter, he was being exactly what we thought he was all the time. There's got to be something.
My screen just froze on this picture of Franklin.
I can't. It's
blurry. And it wouldn't let me exit out or anything. I'm like, what? Is Franklin haunting me right now?
Yes, I was going to say, it looks like we're getting trolled now. But the
apathy can't be expected or accepted. Apathy.
Accepted. I think you meant accepted.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't accept it, but those Ryan and Matt we had on for the pregame show from Oregon, I texted them good game.
Yep.
I said, hold on. Where was I going? I can't remember what I was going to say, but
you're talking to Matt Ryan about the game.
Yeah. What did I say? What was I going to say? Like they were saying about, maybe they're holding back or whatever.
Yeah.
They weren't, man. They just suck. And that's what I thought. When it comes to big games, PSU is always the nail and never the hammer.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Maybe
there.
My thought will come back to me. I'm just like so mentally drained, man, honestly.
Oh. But dude, I mean, they were in it the whole game up until that drive at the end of the third. I mean, the defense did outstanding in my opinion. I mean, that first half performance probably will be one of the better ones I can think of in recent memory. Because again, we've said it how many times in the past. That's been what you expect from Penn State is defense and running game to always be established. And with Franklin, it's always the defense that seems to be established. It's never the running backs anymore. Like when it comes to big games, like running backs, I love Singleton, I love Allen, but as soon as those big games come up with those defensive coordinators that know how to do good scheming, they will rip you out of them. They'll take them out of the game every time. And then you're left with Aller having to defend himself. And until the last quarter, that was exactly what it was. They were stymied. He did not know how to figure it out. And we were left just constantly giving it back and or not being in the lead. I was just, there's so many ways you can word it, but it's just, I feel like this has got to be just.
Deny is a baller. Jared, can you see the view count in the top left?
I can.
All right. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Please support the channel by subscribing. We're trying to break 700 subs right now, so please subscribe. Joe is back. Yep, the wow is about the only thing you could say, Joe. We're not. You won't be going to a Florida bowl game this year, that's for sure, unless it's the toilet bowl. So, but yeah, please subscribe to the channel, guys. Please, get us to 700. So, refs don't help at all either. Now, 33 is a ball. Yeah, he was getting held the whole game.
You're not wrong there.
I don't care, man. Like, there's nothing we can do.
You're not.
You just gotta win.
Change the whole outcome. No.
The refs sucked. Well, they didn't suck, but they sucked. They weren't calling any holds, man.
No.
But yeah, Jared, just to go through. All right, so Drew Aller, 14 for 25, 137, 2 TDs, 1 interception. Didn't do enough. Didn't have a 100-yard back, of course.
Right.
Didn't have a 100-yard receiver, of course.
Yes.
Our defense didn't play at all, according to the box. So.
Oh, dude, and I think I just realized, is that interception the only interception in the game?
Yeah, Dante had 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Yep. One interception was the last play of the game.
1 rushing TD, 4 passing TD, 3 passing TDs. I mean, the thing is, like, Oregon didn't play like outstanding, but they are playing in the whiteout. You know what I mean? So I question Andy K and his play calling. Yeah, Andy Kotelnicki sucks. Okay,
totally
He sucks.
I mean, dude, but look at this. I mean, for the passing yards, I mean, that right there just says it all right there. Like 248, that's respectable. That's kind of what you expect from a Division I quarterback. And then when you look at over there, you're sitting there going, wait, that wasn't rushing? No, that was throwing. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Oh, we had more rushing yards than passing. Like, again, that says a lot about the quarterback. Yards per play.
Go ahead, Jared.
I'm saying yards per play, 4.6 and then 5.4. Kind of the same amount of third down efficiency. I mean, we are.
ND wine and cheese.
How much more total plays than us? Like, they were on the field way longer. I remember at one point I was saying to one of my coworkers when I was at work, I saw that they had 149 total yards and 40 yards. Like at one point in the game, I can't remember what. I think it was like almost at halftime. It was 149 yards to 40, and then you saw time of possession was 18 minutes to 8. And I said, I'm going to block it because my one coworker couldn't say, like, when you see all those stats, what score do you think you see? He's like, oh, I think we're losing 21-0. And I show him it's 3-3. He's like, what the ever? Like, how is that possible that you had everything going for you, like the other way for the other team, and they're not doing a thing? It's because the defense kept us in the game. Yeah, that's what we're always keeping ourselves in check with. It's like we always know how to help our defense, but dear Lord, if we ever had to take care of offense, it would just feel like the exact.
One thing that sucks also about our offense sucking is that they get off the field quick, and our defense can only do so much. How much longer are you going to let Franklin get away with this? 1 and 2 lost seasons are not the Penn State standard. Franklin is good enough to not fire, but bad enough to be unliked. Yeah, I'm not here to troll. Yeah, we agree with you.
Yep.
Moore was very composed under our defense. Hats off to him. Yep. Andy K sucks for sure. Meanwhile, Prabula goes 26-29 today, and Mizzou's big win today. Franklin had the play card. He controls the play calling. It is obvious. It's the same no matter who the coordinator has been. Yeah. He said he admitted that in an interview with Adam Brenneman, former Penn State tight end, that he's a nitpicker. And he what nitpicker? It's not nitpicker. It's he's a what's the word, Jared?
I mean, when you say nitpicker, I think what else could that be? I mean, perfectionist.
No, he's like always got he's got his hands on everything. He's a micromanager. That's the
micromanager. Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, that's it is.
Which, if James Franklin says that's horrible news. Like that's one of the worst things I've ever heard is that he's a micromanager. So he sucks at calling plays too. All the players that left the team are doing great. It's Franklin, 100%.
100%.
You know, the offensive line was horrible tonight.
Yep.
But Kotelnicki still sucks. So that's it. I'll check ESPN here, see if they have any updates on the stats and stuff like that.
Well, the only positive I can get from this particular game, Bud, is that I did predict it was going to be 33-24 Penn State. I mean, I was almost right. It just went the other way.
Yeah, our predictions, like I had 20-16 Oregon winning.
You were so close, but it just went down to the last wire at the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I said Bo Prabula was a better QB earlier in the week and was called crazy for it. Who called you crazy?
Hey, didn't we have something kind of similar with Will Levis and Sean Clifford? I mean,
like, are you saying we called you crazy or who called you crazy? Because I don't think that's crazy. I just don't really care that he's gone because he's not on our team. So I don't care. Like, he did good tonight. Good for him. I don't even know what happened. Like, did they beat a good team, or I could care less.
I know he's on Missouri, but I don't follow, keep up with it or anything.
Like, the only small hope we have, honestly, man, is if Gronk if Gronk maybe plays this year, or if Bo comes back. Like, that's the small hope we have, because we're cooked, bro. This 22 class tonight was their game, and they lost.
Yep.
All right. The best recruiting class we've ever had in history couldn't beat Oregon at home in a whiteout. So we're cooked. Like, James Franklin is cooked. Dude, we're done. Like, he needs fired. That's it. All right, box score, ESPN. Let's see here. 17 points in regulation allowed should be enough to win at home. Exactly. Yes.
Yep.
24 points is way more than we need to win.
Yep.
Yep, they have some defensive stats, so we'll go through that. Bo had 21 straight completions tonight. Of course he did. Tomlin and Franklin have to be brothers. They're both great at being mediocre.
I've said it on this too. I have.
Hey, tomorrow by the way, Jared will be on. But yeah, please, guys, if you're on here, please subscribe, support the channel. I appreciate it. We already went up 3 subscribers, so thank you for that.
Thank you, guys.
But Jared will be on tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. For a pregame show, and we better win events against a backup quarterback overseas, because if we don't, it's the same old Steelers.
What a horrible weekend! I mean, just saying.
The number 3, number 4, and number 5 ranked teams all lost. Where do you think we end up in the rankings?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? And I hope we're not ranked at all.
Honestly,
but, yeah, that's a good question, Omen. We lost at home against a lesser ranked team, so we might be out of the top 10, but we'll probably be in the top 10. If it makes Penn State fans feel better, the Ducks will drop in the polls after this win again. Yeah, they might. Yeah. They probably will. I don't know, but because
they may go to 4. They may.
I don't know. They should go to 3 since they beat 3 at home. They should definitely be 3. But that's the thing, man. Like, who's number 1 right now? Ultimately, to me, it's Miami. But who's number 1? We don't know. Oregon should be number 1, honestly, because they beat us on the road at home.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So They beat us on the road. They beat us. They were on the road. They beat us in the whiteout. They should be number 1. So, and Cousins with Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly.
Penn State will be top 10. Yeah. Just subbed. Thanks, Iron Forged. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, like I said, guys, please subscribe. We just went up 4 subs. So in the last 10 minutes. So I don't know how. It
just goes to show you, and if you lose, you still have a good podcast.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know how I'm supposed to get into and watch 4 quarters of UCLA Northwestern. Yeah, me neither, man. I know. I know.
God.
I don't even want to watch them now because it means nothing.
Seriously,
literally,
that's what the beginning of the season was for. I mean, exactly, we were 10-0 at FIU at halftime. I mean, what's it going to look like against UCLA?
Yeah, bro.
13-10.
But I will say this: even though it means nothing, we scored on the goal line and we scored multiple points to tie it. And yes. I mean, shit. The fourth quarter, we scored 17 points, right?
14
points, and then in overtime, in the last two quarters, we scored 3 touchdowns. I mean, that's pretty cool. But newspaper rankings mean nothing. LOL. Oregon was better team. If you needed a ranking to tell you otherwise, you are helpless. Well, tell us the top 10, John. Buckeyes still won for a year. Ohio State won on the road by 18. They won't get moved. No, they shouldn't be number 1, Ohio State. Their best win is by a touchdown at home to Texas, who I don't even know what they did today. They might have a bye. Lincoln Riley will be available soon from listening to USC podcast. I mean, honestly, man, we need someone with some attitude, and I wouldn't mind him at all.
Yeah.
American Patriot Bulldog, welcome back. Franklin Factor, love to see it. Pabiola Aller. Yeah, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe.
Thank you guys. This was great. This is what this is what you have. You know, you have your little community that you come on here with the podcast. We're all frustrated, or there's a bunch of trollers that just love to listen to us, you know, whine and moan about what we still don't have, and rightfully so. I mean, this is what we have been dealing with for so long now. Ever since, what was it? I can't remember exactly, but there was a big game we had, and you know, we went into it like it should have been ours. And I think it was like we were at Ohio State. We were up by a touchdown or two, and we just let it go away. And it was like 2018 or 19. It was right before COVID. I can't remember exactly, but we had this huge lead. I think it was like 2 touchdowns, and they just like let it go completely. We just like fell apart. And it was like ever since then, it's like, dude, I'm sick of waiting for James to win another big game. Again, the only reason why you won the Ohio State one is because of the Micah Parsons block and the Grant Haley return. That's the only reason why that game actually was won by you. Like, that's Micah what made it 24-21.
Michael Parsons was not on the team at that time.
For the 16?
Yeah, it was Marcus Allen. It wasn't Michael Parsons.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Must have been getting my yeah.
That's all right. No such thing as moral victories. That's right. Take that, Knowles, Ohio State fan. David K. Penn State tried to white out Oregon, but the Ducks brought their own neon highlighter, turning Beaver Stadium into a 30 disco double overtime disco disaster. Does anyone have a lick of confidence this Franklin-led team can beat the Buckeyes on the road if any other top 10 team? So I don't know if any of you gamble responsibly, I'll say that, but take your life savings and put it on Ohio State. Does anyone have a lick of confidence? No, absolutely not. But yeah, like I said, guys, please subscribe, support the channel. But diehard fans, by diehard fans for fans. That's the slogan of this show. Penn State show, Pittsburgh pro teams. But I'm all Penn State. But Jared is Penn State and Pittsburgh pro teams. So, yeah, I mean, again, the epitome of a James Franklin coach team. Throw an interception by Aller at the end. I mean, dude, I don't know. Honestly, it feels like Franklin like needs to pray or something, because it feels like God is like not on our side. It's like Aller throws an interception at the end. Are you kidding me right now? To lose and the whiteout? Dude, it's like we have no help.
Like, did you see that play? Like the way that was all constructed, I saw that how he kind of faked it to the
let
outside.
It go, I was like, it's intercepted as soon as he let it go.
He tried to dunk it to, was it Luke Reynolds again? Like it was tall dude at the near the end of the end. Then there's 2 ducks that were right in front of the guy. And it's like the minute he let that go, I'm sitting there going, if the guy jumps, I'm pretty sure he could catch it and come right down and just.
Man, as a USC fan, I thought y'all would make us happy today, but yeah, they lost too. Absolutely not. LOL. Iron Forge. They will get beat by 14 plus. Yeah, I don't know about 14 plus. We're gonna lose. Better luck next year at Paul H. I didn't even know you could answer people on here. That's a new. 17 was Barrett. 18 was KJ Hill. OSU came back down 18 points.
Yep.
Excuse me. Barkley was on a 16 team. I remember that game. Yep, and it didn't matter because it's Franklin. When we beat OSU, Fabiola plays Alabama next week. If they win, it'll hurt. Yeah, I mean, they could.
Yeah.
You know, Alabama, we'll see. Villanova won, I think, too. Or I keep saying Villanova. Vanderbilt won, I think, today, too. Fabiola, yep. Ohio State, can Penn State beat Indiana? Yeah, no, they can't beat Indiana.
We were talking about that, yeah.
You don't throw in the first play in OT. Yeah, bro. Why the hell? Being a quarterback, I don't see how you look at 2 to 3 Oregon players in the face and throw.
Dude, they did the same exact thing. Oregon got their second possession, and the first play was the throw down the field to the guy. He was wide open, and they just went right in the end zone, 25 yards. First play of the overtime for him. And they didn't get the 2-point because we intercepted it, number 33.
Dude, that'd be funny if Missouri made the playoff and won, like, multiple games.
Oh, dude, I would love nothing more than for Bo Perbula to make a video and just let him just have it. The whole coaching staff just be like, Yeah, you went with the 5-star who you completely ruined, but you didn't want to stick with me because that's who you wanted to stick with. Yeah, sure.
Bro,
That's what you get.
they've ruined Drew out. Like Danny O'Brien, quarterback coach. I don't like him at all, man. He is not. You get your confidence from your coaches. Danny O'Brien isn't good at what he does.
I don't know where I saw this, dude. Not to interrupt you, but we were talking about what made Drew Aller like have a moment, or like I saw somewhere that he actually is still like with his high school sweetheart or something. So it wasn't like an ugly breakup. So that has nothing to do with his confidence. But I was like, maybe there's something there. But no, I read somewhere that that's nothing. That's not the issue. But something is wrong with that guy. Something's wrong.
All right. So yep. Defensively, Amari had a game.
Yeah, he did.
And I thought that was our defense played lights out. I mean, there's nothing more they could have done. Our offense didn't help as always. I'm so sick. I'm sorry I'm swearing, but I am so sick of this offense bullshit. I'm so sick of it, dude.
Yep.
I am sick of it, man. It's offensively, Franklin coach teams are horrible. All right. Amari Campbell, 15 total tackles. I don't think we had a single sack. We didn't have
no sack. That was one thing I did notice as well.
Aller is a social media feed. This dude has no intellect. I so miss the Trace McSorley days. Trace is the best QB in PSU modern history. And here's another thing too, man. Franklin as a head coach fits better with a running quarterback like a Trace McSorley, Bo Pribula, Justin Fields, whoever, because Justin Fields was committed to Penn State at one point. He fits better with that, and they keep these pocket quarterbacks. Sean Clifford, couldn't stand him. Christian Hackenberg, couldn't stand him. Franklin has had 4 quarterbacks in his tenure so far. He's had Hackenberg, Trace, Clifford, and now Aller. He did well with Trace.
Yep.
Bo Pribula was literally Trace reincarnated. 10-3 in the fourth quarter, 53.5 over covered. Another disco disaster in Happy Valley. Ugh. Even though this is the Franklin factor, still makes me so upset. Impossible to watch the rest of the season after a tough loss. Yeah, like it means nothing. We're going. I think at best we're going 9-3. At best, we're going 9-3. So.
Yeah, because after this, dude, Ohio State. It's a loss. I don't want to say it's a guarantee, but it is. And so there's at least 2. And the question is, is it between Iowa or Indiana that's going to be the other one? Because, again, that's potentially 4.
And by the way, I don't think his knee was down on that fumble. I don't think – because I swore I saw daylight under his knee. But, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? I say 10-2 like normal. Indiana we can beat. Yeah, we can beat Indiana at home, especially. And Franklin will send out his tweet. We need everyone, of course. UCLA away, Northwestern at home. Iowa we could lose. That's a definite loss. Maybe lose. Michigan State always have trouble there. Well, I stand by it, man. At best we're going 9-3. I think
right, but I'm saying you see that stretch where it's like we're at Iowa and then we're at Ohio State. It's like you're going to come home to Indiana after having suffered 2 potential losses. Like, oh, that's really going to drive you home to get something going at home. It's like, no, it's not. It's going to just be a massacre, I think, because again they're going to pounce on them. They have a chance to go top 10, get in the playoffs too. Right now Penn State's identity is about 1/4 complete, maybe close to half. Because again, kicker, I love him to death. Ryan Barker, great kicker. Didn't do too bad punting tonight. Didn't do that bad. But it's like special teams, it's okay. Defense, it's great. But dude, I love Singleton and Allen, but you can't make the holes yourself. Like the offensive line has to find a way. And they could not get that going. So
Yeah, I don't
And
know
we
why
had to
they
rely
weren't
on
calling
Drew.
holding, man.
Yeah.
They weren't. We said that. That was a fumble. Yep. Penn State is a lost team with the best talent in the whole country. Yeah, man, it's insane.
That's a good point.
Like, that's why I think they need to fire Franklin. That's it. How do you overturn it if you can't tell if he gets tackled? They've given him the extra 2 to 3 yards. See, I don't think he was down, and that was not conclusive video evidence. I don't think. Like the announcer was like, "See, his knee was down," and then they showed it again. Bro, there was daylight under his knee. So that's not conclusive. More than Franklin have to go. Take care, fellas. Hopefully we will recover. Yeah. Thanks,
Thank you, American
Bulldog. Again, we're up 6 subscribers already. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man.
9-time natty champs. Yeah, you guys live in your own world. Have fun with those 9 natty champs. We have 12 national champions. So eat that. If Franklin has a 2-loss season with Barkley, Miles Sanders, McSorley, Gesicki, Hamler, and Hamilton on the offense, how are we surprised? Yep. Let's talk about having Big 12 offensive coordinators coming here and thinking they're going to be great. I don't even know what to say. Yep.
Big 10's Big 12's not Big 10 at all.
Yeah, Kotelnicki's not good, man. His play calling sucks. He sucks.
I mean, who was it before?
It's pathetic.
Who was it before Kolosecki?
It was sorry
to put you on the spot.
I'm so mentally drained, bro.
Is it Dan something? Or is that the other defensive coordinator?
Mike Yursich, and he was
Mike
horrible.
Yursich,
He
yeah.
got fired. He got fired mid-season.
Yeah.
How mad would y'all be if the Steelers take Aller?
I'd be
I mean, that would make a lot of sense. Because they go and get him. Mike Truck, okay. Oregon, TTUN, and Penn State mostly avoid each other. Other than your head-to-head tonight, unfortunate for me as a Buckeyes fan. Ohio State and Michigan can. Ohio State and Michigan can what?
I don't.
Yursich, yeah, thanks, guys. Sorry, fellas.
Thank you so much.
Ohio State and Michigan can what? American Patriot. I'm sorry, I just don't know what you're responding to because we're talking. Your last title was 1986. Oh, dude. That's right. I forgot. Did you forget that?
No.
Man, thank you for reminding me, dude.
Right.
Buckeyes literally won it last year. Go Bucks. Yes, we know, dude. Like, bro, you Buckeyes fans are like something else, seriously. Like, you guys, seriously, like, there's something in the water there. F themselves, don't know why it autocorrected. Oh, F, Ohio State. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. Again.
I think you were talking about the truck comment earlier. There was a comment earlier that had something with truck, and I think that, yeah.
Franklin coaches scared when he was at Vandy. He had nothing to lose and didn't coach like this. Yep. Do you think Penn State should run the ball instead of pass on that last? Yeah, absolutely. They have the 2 and 3 best backs in the country, and they don't run. And that's another thing too, man. They could have both been top 2 all time rushing, and they could still do it, but it means nothing because they're going.
It doesn't. You're right. Not when if it's not in the big games. Not when it actually is against teams like Ohio State, Indiana, or Oregon. Like if it doesn't happen in the big moments, then it's not going to happen in the national championship conversation or in the playoffs. Like we're not going to. But I'm saying like that's where it's supposed to begin. Like,
bet Buckeyes fans, you will never get it. Yeah, they don't. They're insane. Best talent in the country going to waste. Yep. Why throw a 50-50 fade ball that can be picked in general? As soon as he let it go, I knew it was picked. I'm like, man, this is like I should have bet that was going to happen. You ran your mouth, so I responded. What? Dude, what? How am I running my mouth? What? What are you talking about? Too much winning and what's in the water here. Too much winning is, yeah, sure.
You said something's in the water. It's like too much winning is what he's responding with. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
See, I forget. Again, it's the trolling thing where it's like I wasn't thinking it would just be Oregon fans, but oh yeah, there is Ohio State that always likes to find Penn State.
Ohio State going to lose to Michigan again? I hope so. And here's the thing. I respect Ohio State, but I hope they lose to Michigan again. I think that's hilarious. You knew we were screwed when we had 3 in the third quarter. Eventually our defense would gas out, and that spelled doom. Yep.
Well said.
Paul can still win the Natty. Paul who? Cheaters never win and winners never cheat, loafer. Ohio State looked terrible against Washington. Don't care the score. Ohio State looked terrible. Should not be yeah, they shouldn't be number 1.
Yeah, I did see that the final score was what, 24-6?
Yeah, they didn't look that good. No. Also, going to be honest, our wide receivers we got in the transfer portal are better than Evans and Wallace last season, but we might have absolutely, we overhyped them. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, again, you get great receivers, but it's like if you don't see the connection in the games with Aller, it's like, yeah, you can be a great receiver, but if you don't have a great quarterback or a decent quarterback getting it to you, who matters? Like, what difference does it matter if they're never going to get the ball to him?
I respect you, but I've got nothing better to do. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. Please subscribe. Yeah. Paul Feinbaum.
Ugh.
Playing dumb now. Yep. 100%. I'm playing dumb. Ohio State needed playoff expansion to get in last year after losing to Michigan again. I mean, they went on to win it all, man. You know, that's what I love about the playoff. Ohio State lost to Michigan, which was like a horrible loss.
Yeah.
And then they went on to win the national title. So that's what's great about the playoff.
Yeah.
You know, if Michigan, if we didn't have the over 14, if we had the 14 playoff, Ohio State doesn't get in, and then they don't win the national title. So that's the beauty of it. PSU misses Warren.
Yes,
they wouldn't have used them tonight. We all needed that expansion, sadly. Yeah, because that's the thing. Penn State could still get in. You know.
Yeah.
I hope they don't. Honestly,
right. I was going to say they have to go 10-2 in order to get in.
I hope they don't. They don't deserve it. They do
not
deserve it.
Nope.
And this is what I thought about earlier, and I forgot. Those Oregon guys asked us, if we lose to Oregon and we beat Ohio State, is Franklin redeemed? And I said no. Brett said yes. I said no.
I don't
care less.
Yeah, I say no
Ohio
too.
State, man. Like we because here's the thing: if we beat Ohio State, we're gonna lose to someone else, so it doesn't even matter.
Right.
Like that's what they do. Franklin, I think is paid to lose 2 games a year.
Yeah. Must have some special thing in his contract.
Yeah. You must lose 2 games.
Yeah.
At least. 3 losses and we're out. We'll be on thin ice. Yep, we're on thin ice. Yeah, 3 losses. We're definitely out.
We're in the water.
PSU doesn't deserve it. Deserve what? Positive Harris was as advertised. Harris. Absolutely. Yeah. PSU doesn't deserve. I mean, do you think they deserve it at least? I don't think they do. But yeah, Harris was.
I mean, again, we're talking about the home game advantage with the biggest game of the season. I'm just saying, it was the biggest game of our home season. Like that was our biggest home game in the whiteout prime time, and it just completely fell short. I mean, yes, did they come back? Yes, they fought tooth and nail. They never gave up. I applaud them for always staying in the game. But again, if you don't win it, it just always goes right back to, well, they can't win the big game.
Well, why do you think Penn State deserve? Like, I think what he's saying is, why do they deserve to get into the playoff?
I'd like to know that myself at this very moment. Our first loss of the season was against a team that we should have beaten.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
You're good. No, it's just in the end, we constantly put ourselves in this situation. Like that's what I've always been saying about the Franklin and his staff, where it's like you don't put yourselves in the positions to make your team look as ready, or like they don't put them in the best light. I've always said about these other coaches, these teams that go to the national championship every year, or they're always considered to be in the top 10. Like, why are they always there? Because yes, the recruits are great, and they also know how to make sure their play calling is going to put them in the best position to win. And I never see that with Aller. I don't know what James Franklin and Drew Aller talk about, but it's like, it just seems like there's so much distant. They're not on the same page. Like, whenever they do this, like, it goes that way. Like, it's just all backwards, dude.
I wouldn't want to be in that room when they're talking. I'd probably get pissed off, punch the wall. A complete and total failure is the only way to end James Franklin's tenure. Yep. Got to win out and get in because they have no formidable opponents outside Indiana, Ohio State. That's the thing. Notre Dame, they've been doing pretty good. I don't think they should get in, but they've looked good. Yes. Ohio State and all their moms are very proud of Ohio State. Everyone sucks. Ohio is nuts. Last year they lost 2 games, still won everything. Ducks only lost 1 time and won the. Yeah, the Ducks didn't get enough respect last year. I agree. Yes. They are a top 5 team. So you think Penn State deserves to get into the playoff and they're a top 5 team at least? That's what you're saying? I disagree with that. James Franklin is another version of John Cooper. You think Georgia deserves it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they get in. If they win out, they deserve it. I mean, they've played better teams than us. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Would you hire? They have Tennessee win on the road, man. Like, that's a great win. Who would you hire if you could hire anyone? Penn State QB is overrated. Yep. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in. We got 82 live viewers right now. Penn State. So please subscribe to the show. We're up 9 subscribers already, or up 10 subscribers already in this one episode.
Yeah,
so
keep it going.
That's a good question, man. Like I said, I don't. People keep asking me that, and
I don't know. With his coaching mind, I mean, could we somehow like get Nick Saban out of retirement or something like that? I mean,
Nick's too smart to come to Penn State. He would not do that ever.
Well, I'm just saying he definitely would have the mindset and the ability to get those guys on that field ready for every game.
Who would? So here's the thing: Penn State is a good enough attraction that they could get just about anybody they want. NFL, college, anybody. They could pull someone from somewhere else. Maybe not NFL, because a lot of those NFL guys, they don't want to go back to college because of the way it is now. But I don't know, man. I'd have to think about that. Penn State, Franklin is Mark Richt 2.0, extra disappointment added. John Cooper beat everyone but Michigan Franklin. But Michigan Franklin wishes he was Cooper. I had everything single bet that cover except Penn State and Air Force. Nice. If they don't smoke UCLA, then I don't know what to say. They probably won't.
No.
Traditionally, weak non-conference schedule doesn't prepare you for, well, especially when you suck against them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Urban Meyer, a blank check. Yep. I agree. Here's the thing, man. You guys, some of you may not know this, but Urban Meyer, and I know this is true. This is a fact. He was going to be the coach. He was so close.
Yep.
To being the coach of Penn State.
Guys, he bought a house in State College. I remember hearing that story. It was like he was that close.
Saban is too old. Kurt Cignetti or Matt Campbell. Cignetti might be a good one. Yeah.
That is.
Matt Campbell. Matt Roll. Who at Penn State is going to get fired?
I like to see. Hopefully the offensive coordinator as well. I'm sorry. It's just.
Franklin buyout is too steep. Yeah, I mean, well, see, our only hope is that I don't know. I was going to say my only hope is that he would be hired and they would pick it up, but he's not going to get hired by anybody else. He'll just either get fired or. But here's the thing, man. It sucks, but he's not getting fired, and they haven't beat top 10 teams since whopping 2016. Yep, 2016. In 2019, following the PSU loss to OSU, Coach Franklin stated, "We are not elite." Do you remember that? Absolutely. It really pissed me off. It's been 6 years and PSU is still not elite. Yep. Yeah. James Franklin is not elite. And OSU on the road to repeat. Yep. Maybe Vandy would trade backsies.
Yeah, we get Vandy's coach and they get him. Yeah.
Get another
I'll
coach.
throw this out too. I mean, is it possible to have a coach we once had come back? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, Bill O'Brien was a great guy, and I'm just saying, everybody liked him. He had that great attitude. He had a good,
Yeah. He went back to college, man, which was surprising to me. But yeah, he would be a great coach.
If he's not happy at Boston College.
Because here's the thing, he doesn't really like recruiting, O'Brien. I know that, but it doesn't matter, man. Like, you just need a good quarterback, a coach like O'Brien that actually can coach, and you're good, honestly.
Right.
I mean, Dan Lanning came into Penn State and beat them in the whiteout. So between those two, like we said it with the Oregon guys on, neither of them have really won a big game. Dan Lanning just won a big game.
Yes, he did.
And him winning meant way more than if Franklin won, because he was at home.
Yeah.
And Franklin talks about the whiteout. He talks about we need everybody, his stupid tweets every week. And he said, this is going to be the best environment ever. Well, it meant nothing, Franklin. So once again, you let the fan base down. This fan base doesn't deserve to have James Franklin as a coach. We don't deserve this, man. Like, I put my heart and soul into this team, this podcast, and we get let down every time. So 105 viewers, guys, please subscribe.
That's awesome.
Please support the channel. Please subscribe. We're up 11 subs already. So help us get to 700 tonight, guys. How about that?
Yeah.
We got 105 viewers. Predicted 22-29 loss. Yep. O'Brien ran a good offense with lesser talent. Exactly. Yes. Dude, he had our practice squad playing in 2012, and we went 8-4.
Yep.
Can Franklin bounce back from this loss? No, absolutely not.
No.
Feel bad for my buddy who is driving 3 hours home right now. He goes through this every year.
Oh,
First 4 games, lackluster offense. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Will still make the postseason because NCAA wants them in, and home game follow the money. Yeah, like if they go 10-2, they'll get in for sure. Because they still have like Indiana, they still have Nebraska, Iowa. Those aren't like lackluster wins. Those are good wins. So help us get to 700, guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right, Tim. I think we still get in. Yeah, Tim, I think I've seen you on my Facebook page. Go ahead, Jared.
No, but I'm saying, like, what do we have that says we're going to be 10-2? Yeah, we have a great defense. We have a great kicker. So what, you going to do nothing but win 9-6, 12-9, 15-12 for the rest of the season? I don't think so. Like, there's got to be better play calling. Like, that's really where it comes down to. I know these players are the ones that are on the field, but obviously how they're executing, because it just seems like everyone runs into each other. The whole scheme looks like it's all over the place. And it's just like, I just don't understand how you can say that is going to get you somewhere. Like, there's got to be something else. I don't know what else you can do, dude. Like you said, go with Funkenmeyer, whatever his last name is, Grunkenmeyer. Like, just try something else. It's got to be better than this.
Yeah.
This is not national championship mentality. It's just not like the schemes. It's just not there. There's no way you can say this team can make the playoffs, go all the way with what they've got. It's just Tyler Warren was really the true backbone of what caused those drives and those wins for the team to get all the way that they did. I mean, every time you brought up Penn State, you're like, what do they got? Tyler Warren. It's like, well, what about Drew Aller? Drew Aller does what he needs to do to get it to Tyler Warren. Like I'm saying, he was making everything happen last year. It was really something to behold to see a tight end just like galvanize an entire stinking team, fan base. Like the whole place just went berserk when Warren did what he did. And now look what he's doing, dude. He's in the NFL for the Colts doing what I said he was going to do, which is potentially win Rookie of the Year, because he is just making things happen for the Colts right now, who are 3-0. shout out to them. Like, they knew exactly what they were getting with this guy, and we didn't replace him. That's you talk about bringing all these receivers in. Like Luke Reynolds, I think I saw 2 or 3 plays where the ball was behind him or he was like overrunning the route. And it's just like, that wouldn't happen if Tyler was there.
Yeah. By the way, did you see they had Bald Eagle Belfont highlights of the game tonight?
Really?
Bro, yeah, they were playing Bald Eagle Belfont highlights on national television, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's awesome. Bald Eagle won. That's a cool
won.
moment. Yeah.
Jared and I are Bald Eagle grads, and I'm a Letterman. And they beat Belfont, which is our most hated rival. It's the oldest rivalry in Pennsylvania, and they showed highlights tonight on NBC. I mean, that's insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we won, so that's cool. But so congrats to you guys that were on national television. James Franklin solidified the haters. Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
he's cooked.
Well, you know why they did that, dude? Because they were showing a team that actually can do something when they were down. Like, there's like maybe Penn State can get some motivation from a high school team.
They were down. They're playing with they're playing with their backup quarterback right now, Bald Eagle. Because I think they benched the starter. So the backup, and he did good, man. Like, he looked good. He looked real good.
Yeah, you put your back up in. Maybe that's what turns everything around, because again, there's just no cohesiveness. There's just no fluidity with Aller. It just seems like there's a lot of sporadic, like everything is all jumbled and going everywhere. And next thing you know, he's trying to run with it. Sometimes it works. Like we said, like Brett was talking, like if he runs with it sometimes it really makes it all the better because he knows how to do that. But again, you're relying solely on that offensive line to get you somewhere. I mean, I had way more faith than I should have probably in that, but that was really another disappointment where it's like you can't rely on Aller. It's like, so you got to go with Allen and Singleton, but Singleton and Allen cannot make the holes for themselves. Like, it was just a big mess on offense, and the defense did everything they possibly could to keep them in that game. It was a great atmosphere, dude. They had him coming back. It was like, man, this could be one of the greatest comeback wins that we've seen in how many years? Like, and in the end, it was all about that interception. And we're always going to be like, well, there's another Aller game. There's another James Franklin result. And here we are again.
A true big game coach wins regardless of environment. Yep. Kotelnicki was playing very conservative till the end of the third quarter. He used to put points on the board consistently during tenure with Kansas. Yeah, and they didn't really use Katron until like the third, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't argue PA fans are way more tolerant than Michigan or OSU fans. It's a shame. Yep. Dadgummit, Penn State got whipped by them Oregon Ducks in double OT, making Happy Valley gloomier than a hog missing the slot bucket at supper time. Yep. Ducks and Natty Lions had a great defensive battle.
Yep.
Lanning is a hell of a coach. Yeah. He won. So over under was 10.5 wins. I took the under. Good job. Oregon missed a field goal too. Would have been over there. Yep. Go Ducks. Katron Allen tried to put PSU on his back in OT, and they refused to give him the ball.
Yeah, right.
Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We're up 13 subscribers on this episode. We have 105 viewers right now. Please support the channel and subscribe. So, Katron Allen tried to put PSU on his back in OT, and they refused to give him the ball. Also, I've noticed that Franklin homers have been real quiet on the boards. He has homers? I'd like to know who they are.
Yeah, all 8 of them.
Please have all 2 of them comment on this podcast. The WNBA has more fans than Franklin has homers. Penn State can still make the playoffs. All is not lost. Great live. Thanks, man. OHIO. Indiana could be loss number 3. Yep. Nicholas Singleton needs, by the way, you're an Orioles fan. Good for you. Or Nicholas Singleton needs to be benched. He has 0 motor. Yeah. He does.
He just kept getting, like, every time he went up to the line and whoever got hit, he went down. It was just like there was no, like, chance to get around. Like, he wasn't trying to use anything. Like, it just seemed as soon as he got hit, went down. Allen at least
looks like he runs. Singleton looks like he runs about a 4.9 40 when he gets the handoff. Yeah, and they keep running outside zone. You know, you would think they would have learned by now that it doesn't work. I mean, they're 0 for like 50 on the outside zone, but they keep doing it. So, yep, good job, guys. Considering how much money your O makes, he should be able to scheme up easy completions for the QB. Yep, but he's overpaid. Bo is also a backbone, providing up. Yep, exactly. Ducks. You didn't win a trophy. But Tyler Warren was our Hulk to the Avengers.
I like it.
I don't know anything about the Avengers, but that sounds about right.
No,
the biggest
like
question is, yep, all right, Jared knows. The biggest question is, can the offense be more consistent? No, they suck. Wide receiver depth is strong. That includes Pena and Ross from the portal. Well, they need to win with it. Drew Aller has the football IQ of Forrest Gump. Don't insult Forrest Gump.
I was going to say, he actually had some good instincts. So, I mean, you can't really do that either.
Franklin is going to decompress in his helicopter. Penn State played 3 high schools to open the season. Not surprising they weren't prepared for Oregon. Yep.
Yep, amen.
Drew was horrible, but he did have 2 easy drops. Where's Cabes? Like I said, Joe, he's having a serious family issue right now. Yeah. So just pray for
thoughts and prayers, buddy.
For him. Hopefully he's on tomorrow and it gets resolved, but your QB is not consistent. I mean, Brett's going through a lot right now. He's got that going on and we lost. I mean, he's in a bad spot right now, but yeah, just pray for him. I thought Drew will be a savior. Yeah, me too. Well, no, I never thought that, but he has arm, but too inconsistent. Yep. He has all the tools, man. And, you know, it's a combination. It falls on Drew, but he needs, I think, better, more confident coaching to back him up. But he's a wreck.
Yeah.
Instead of pounding the rock with K-Tron, it was endless gimmick trash. Yep. Formations and plays. Yep. By the way, if you're a Royals fan, are you in Baltimore? Are you in Baltimore and a Penn State fan? Because, again, Penn State is like the biggest team in the whole Northeast. You know what I mean? Like in terms of popularity, they should be at least. Like if you live in Boston, New York, Jersey, Baltimore,
yep, Maryland, yep.
Wherever, you should be a Penn State fan. You know what I mean? If you're from there, you should be a Penn State fan. Missed holding calls, and in my opinion, that was a fumble. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, there was so many holding calls, bro. Arm around his neck, man.
Yeah.
Denai's neck is probably like red right now because he had so many arms around it, bro. His neck, bro. His neck all night. Like this. All night.
Yeah.
Like what? They didn't call it. You people are so negative. All right. LOL, he has like 7 homers, I think. Maybe 8. Okay. Well, that's more than I thought. It's still more fans than the WNBA has. After tonight, he has 1 less homer. You know, there's been more people on the moon than there's been dunks in the WNBA. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. After tonight, he has 1 less homer. Joe Pa, I like the name, man. It was a great game, good battle. Yeah, thank you. It was a good battle. I'm confused why PSU won't line up with a 6 offensive lineman and 12 personnel. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good question. Jared, do you know personnel, like 12 personnel?
What? Nope. I don't know the game plan. I don't know how you call a playbook. No.
So 12 personnel is one running back and 2 tight ends. And he's saying they should put an extra offensive lineman in, which I think they can do that. But yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. Oregon running back depth is legit. Yep. They did good. Indiana ain't the layup they used to be. Nope. Without Mekhi Hughes. Will Stein play call were more aggressive as the game goes on? I'm not sure. You might have to repeat that, but I don't know what you're saying. Penn State exposed. Yep. Well, I mean, we were already exposed.
We exposed ourselves.
Will Stein will be a coach elsewhere. Who's Will Stein? I don't think I know who that is. Sorry, man. Will Stein. Gump was at least an All-American. Gump was a war hero and talked pants off Nixon. Yep, you're
exactly. Gump with the Aller, like, he's better than
Nittany Lions are elite on defense, and the offense will be fixed. We are, and still going to the playoffs. And your smart-ass comments will be nothing to Nittany Nation. I don't think he's not talking about me, is he?
I don't know. Listen, I'm trying my darndest to remember what I've been saying. I'd like to think that
I'm part of Nittany Nation. Yeah, I'm a PSU grad, so is my dad. He is from Baltimore. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Boston or Notre Dame fans. By the way, the Steelers have the best chance to win the division right now, honestly.
Yeah.
They just got to they got to win at least three conference games, and they should win the division.
3-3, yeah, that should be doable.
Because the Steelers, man, they're okay. Boston or Notre Dame fans? Really? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I guess that kind of makes sense because they're Irish. There's a lot of Irish in Boston.
There is a lot of Irish, yep.
Why does Franklin keep getting rid of good quarterbacks? Because he sucks. As a Buckeye, it looks to me that he coaches hoping to win the big one rather than having some kind of formulaic plan that can be successful. This seems more apparent than ever. Yeah,
that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah. PSU is Penn only. Oh, Pennsylvania only? Okay.
Oh, Pennsylvania, okay.
That's not true. They have a lot of Jersey and New York.
Yeah.
Our QB is consistent. I was texting someone, Aller throws interception at Cruz times, and he threw the interception where I could get it sent. Anyone like fantasy football? Absolutely, man. Yeah, my team's 3-0.
Yep.
Knock on wood, it keeps going. Lamar Jackson, thank you for being my quarterback. Kodonecki should be running a Motel 6. Nah, bro, they would fumble. They would still throw an interception in the hotel. There been more people on the moon than James Franklin big wins too. Yep. That kid Sadiq from Oregon is a beast. Oh, he is.
He was.
Just
very
finished
good.
Listening to the Imaginary Football League. It was the Truckers versus the Deer Pure Comedy Football Podcast. Huh. All right.
Okay.
Nice. Cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, please support the channel. Subscribe. We are up 17 subscribers on this one episode.
Wow.
So, and we have 102 live viewers right now.
Great.
We're going to answer all your questions. We're going to stay. Jared, if you're good, I'm staying on here. So,
I mean, dude, I think I've talked as much as I possibly can about this situation, to be honest. But I'm saying, what more is there to say?
There's nothing to say. I just want to read the comments. That's all.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I'm having a ball listening to this too, but it's just
Franklin. Yeah. There's nothing else we can say. Franklin should have kept Bo Pribula and let Aller go. He should have forced Aller to declare for the draft and kept Pribula. Aller has a QBR of 48.8, while Bo has a QBR of 77.8. Yep. That's what Jared said. Either this loss will be a wake-up call or, the or part. That's what it is. Talkman, his most impressive play was making the tackle from behind after DDS make the pick.
Yeah.
Hey, I forget. He might be talking about Sadiq. I don't know. Hey, there's one of the Franklin homers now. Hey, Kevin Chandler. What's up, dude? Do you watch the WNBA too? I like Kevin Chandler. He's a good commentator. He's good to have on here. Pribula excel under Drinkwitz offensive philosophy. Yep. Hell, it's bring Matt Canada in as our offensive coordinator. Yeah.
Oh, please tell me you were joking. I was going to say, please put the JK in before you do that.
Mark, can you see my comment? Yeah, Brett. Dude, I can see Brett's comments. We were having an issue. We could not see Brett's comments.
That's awesome.
And now I can. Brett.
Hey,
are you coming on? All right, shit. I got to invite him. Hold on. He's probably coming on. Sorry, Brett. I didn't think you were coming on. I'm sending it to you right now, Brett. Yeah, I didn't even send it to him, But,
well, now there's a reason to stay on because now we can get his rant again because I know he has lots to say about it.
And, dude, I'm not trying to, crap on Penn State. I live in reality. I've been saying this for years.
They gave us all this. Like,
I blame myself for not choosing Pitt over PSU. Dude, your name is Joe Pa on here.
Don't do that.
I don't ever want to hear that again.
Right. Don't
Nick,
you dare do anything like that again.
Niak 69, Lanning sure knows how to reload from portal and goes on. Yep, he's doing good. Joe Corsich, someone said OC was reading off an IHOP menu. Yeah. Life is hard, but being a Penn State fan certainly makes it harder. Yeah. Brett, I sent you it if you want to come on. I don't know if you can or not, but we're up 17. We are up 18 subs, Brett, on this one episode.
This is great.
Help us get to 700, guys. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, he probably was. And that makes even more sense because there's not even an IHOP near Beaver Stadium. You have to go like 3 miles to get to one. So yeah, that would make sense. That's probably where he's at right now. And there's so much more I could say, but I'm just not going to because I don't want to be too mean.
Right.
But Ohio State fan here, please keep Franklin. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
More than happy to help everybody else. We're gracious hosts.
I think you guys are good.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I subbed. It's nice to see Lions coverage that isn't blindly backing and is critical of teams and coaches. Yep, that's the definition of this podcast, man.
Hey.
By diehard fans for fans.
Listen, you're talking to a guy who's a Steelers and Pirates fan. I do not want the whiteout experience at Penn State to turn into another, like, PNC Park thing. Like, it's a gorgeous atmosphere. It's one of the prettiest things in all of baseball, but it's like no one wants to come there. Don't turn the whiteout experience into a PNC situation.
Yo, diehard fan died tonight. That's a great name, Brett. Hey, Brett, we mentioned just that you were having some stuff going on. Is everything better now, or?
It's a little bit better. I mean, long story short, yeah. I mean, my brother came home, but all
right.
Yeah, he's going through some stuff. So yeah.
All right. Good. Well, at least he's back. All right.
Long night. Yeah.
All right, man. Dude, Brett, just to fill you in, I don't know if you heard, but we are up.
Yeah, 18 subs.
We tonight we were at 661 to start the night. Now we're at 681. We've had 100 live viewers consistently throughout the night where there's endless comments.
Some of them from Ohio State.
Yeah, I subbed. Thanks, Faf. About Fraudlin has held Penn State back. Steelers equals run pass.
Listen, let me do a quick spiel. I left at the end of the third quarter from my friend's house. Right, we were down 17-3.
Yep.
And
I texted you, said we're done.
You said it to me.
Yeah. So I'll start on this. There's a little positive note, right? We fought back, right? We showed heart. We fought back. We showed that, we're not complete pathetic morons, like we're not completely pathetic, just 75%.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
So we fought back. It was looking good. The defense was gas, man. The defense, if you look at the time of possession, it's not that like crazy difference, but how many plays Oregon did on offense, because we tried throwing some backups in to keep them fresh, but the backups were getting gassed, right? Like they're just not ready for that type of war. Our offensive line is a serious issue right now. They played very, very bad. Let's be honest here, like awful bad. The fact that Katron and Nick are still breathing and got like a few yards of carry. That's the only reason we came back a little bit. Andy Kolnicki, bud, you're a nice guy. The trick plays have run dry. There's no trick left in them, okay? Some of them work. A lot of them, none of them worked in the first half. And I take back what I said about hurry-up offense. The offensive line is not ready for that shit. They're not ready for it. Anytime we try to run hurry-up, we went 3 and out because our offensive line was getting destroyed. Drew.
We're just answering
You feel. Listen, I feel bad for Drew because
That was so good. I'm sorry.
he wants to succeed as much as anyone else on the team. He makes crazy throws that not many quarterbacks can make, and then we're just cursed, and we throw an interception at the end of every game, right? To lose the game. We did against Notre Dame to lose the game, against Oregon last year to lose the game, and tonight to lose the game. The same notion. The defense, man, it's 3rd and 8. We're up in overtime. They're letting wide open receivers go, man.
Yeah.
The screen pass was slaughtering our lives all night.
It was.
The shitty little screen pass. That pussy little screen pass is the most pathetic play call, but it got us every time, dude.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. Seriously, they did it 1,600 times, and it worked almost every time. The cornerback's got to be ready for that shit, dude. That's all Oregon did was screen passes, dude. They were Notre Dame 2.0 out there. It just worked, okay?
Yep.
It worked. And we were getting gashed in the run game. We shouldn't be getting gashed for 20-yard runs, man. It shouldn't be happening, okay? The defense played great overall, but, like, you can't be getting gashed for 20, 25, 30-yard runs against Oregon, man. That shouldn't be happening. So there's a lot that went wrong. Devontae Ross showed up, right? That long ball that wasn't working all year against lesser opponents, it worked tonight when we needed it most. We climbed back. There's just a curse on Penn State, man. I don't know who hexed us, but somebody certainly did, right? Maybe somebody hexed Franklin, and that's what it is. Like, I don't think Penn State's cursed. I think maybe Franklin's cursed. I don't know. Yeah. This is just a rant, and I don't really know how somebody could lose that many times against top 10 teams, man. I really don't know. We didn't look like we wanted to play football in the first half. We had 69 yards, dude. 69 total yards in the first half. What? So,
dude, we scored 20 points.
I mean, dude, but doesn't that testament to really like?
Yeah. All of a sudden, we made things simple for Drew and the offense, and we scored points.
Yeah,
Stop doing all this.
And dude, we didn't really implement Katron until like the third quarter. We did that with Tyler Warren last year against Ohio State. He didn't get the ball until like the third quarter.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: Luke Reynolds needed to catch the ball, but Aller was off, dude. He was just off. I mean,
he didn't have much time to throw either. Most of the time.
No, exactly. Yeah, the O-line sucked. Yeah. It's not all Drew, but the O-line.
Yeah. It sucks because it's not all Drew, but then it's going to be put on Drew because the interception. That's what it is.
It is.
My thing is that was a bad play call. Run the ball. We just torched them in that last drive.
Yep.
Run the ball down the throat with Katron Allen like he did the drive before that. And I don't know, man. They shouldn't have threw the ball there. I don't know. It's a play that was called. Drew saw the guy open, but like didn't see what's his name coming in for it. So I saw it develop, and I was like, nope, and then bam.
But again, I think
with the nine Dennis Sutton, this is a good question. If he runs that back, is that 2 points? That interception?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself. I'm like,
dude, if he would have ran that back and got 2 points, all we'd have to do is score a touchdown in its game. We wouldn't have to do 2-point conversion, none of that shit.
Yep.
I think that's how it would have panned out, but you can't blame him. I mean, he's a big dude. He ran as far as he could.
He
dropped the ball and then someone else picked it up.
He also, Oregon fans, by the way, he was held every effing play today. So 90% of the plays he was being held, and he threw his hands up. He's like, all right, this is
this should be Denai's like picture right now, an arm around his neck, because that's what it looked like all
the whole game.
Freaking
it's the
night.
Same thing. Same story with the Dole Carter when we played Oregon last year. I don't know what it is, but they don't call offensive holding on Oregon ever in their entire lives of existence. So,
bro,
that's
his
great.
We never got a sack.
Awesome.
Like, we never got a single sack in this game tonight. And I was like, well, that would be the reason why, because everyone's getting held.
Bro, his neck tomorrow is probably going to be the most sore part on his body because it was being choked all night. Dude.
Like, yeah, he was hurt. He was like on the ground, like, I'm sick of being held. Like, just bullshit.
He's like,
come on, dude.
He's like, dude. But this stuff happened to Paterno too. Gerald, I mean, I don't know, man. Joe didn't do this. He did not do this consistently.
Listen, we have a good feel good game. We go down to UCLA. We can go torch them, right? We can go get right, go down to UCLA, beat them by 60, hopefully, right? Put Ethan Grunkemeyer in there, get him some reps.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like,
listen.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, FIU, we were halftime 10-0. You think that's going to be the same case for UCLA? I mean,
yeah, you're right. We beat ourselves tonight. That's what happened.
Yeah, we always do that, man. I said, and all the credit goes to Oregon, but like, these teams are so lucky that they play us because we always find a way to give these good teams a win.
If our offense didn't ride the short bus into the stadium, we would have what are we doing, dude? If we score one touchdown, we have the home field advantage. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Seriously, dude.
Again,
so
I
angry
remember
the
bringing
first
up earlier
half.
in the game. I'm just saying it was all about the play calling. And again, you say that Franklin micromanages everything. So it's like, how in the world can you allow your play calling to be so timid, to be so lackadaisical? It seems like it's almost pedestrian, where it's conservative, everything that's you don't ever want on a football field. You never play like that unless it's strategic. You're trying to psychologically make something go on with the other team. And it just seems like we're constantly in this idea that we're going to outsmart you. And it's guys, they already know the game plan. They just have to wait for you to give us the ball back, and then we're going to take over. This is really what it's always been with Franklin. It's just the same story every time. He just does not play this game.
Drew Aller is from Ohio, and you see the reason OSU didn't recruit him. Yeah, someone said that OSU stopped recruiting him because he was an anxiety-ridden player. I don't know if that's true or not, and I think Penn State just got him straight up. That's it. But
Drew didn't look anxious tonight. He was a little off here and there, and offensive line was trash. I mean,
his face, he looks like
he gets mad. Listen, Nick Dawkins, love the guy. Not a good game from him, man. He had a couple full starts. You can't do that, man.
The only time they called holding is when he literally bear hugged him and stone cold stunned him onto the freaking turf. My God.
Our first two drives are the worst two attempts to drive the ball I've ever seen in my life. What double pass are we doing 8 yards behind the line to get murdered from? And then the direct snap's not working. Don't do the direct snap ever again in your entire life. Don't freaking do it. Not here.
See, Brett,
you can go do it at UTSA, but don't do it here. We're not doing it.
Brett, this comment right here, it said, why are they trying to make him an RPO quarterback? Dude, they're not doing that enough with him. He ran so well tonight.
He does that good. Do it more.
He does. You said.
Listen, the reason Trevor Pena got 15 yards on that run because they thought Drew was keeping it. That never happens. You saw that, right? In overtime. Trevor Pena, he hands it to Trevor Pena. He runs it for 15 yards before we score.
Andy Kotelnicki makes Galen Hall look like Kyle Shanahan. Not a fumble. Somewhere out there is a Bo who is playing lights out, making Missouri a contender.
Did somebody say that wasn't a fumble? Certainly was a fumble. Bro was not down.
It was a fumble, bro. It was a fumble. I saw daylight under his knee.
Dude, the hair of the grass, he was not on the ground, dude.
They need conclusive video evidence to overturn it. They didn't have that. But it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah, but it was a fumble, though. He's lying.
So Joe Pa said his real name is Joe Pa. That's what he said. This is his real name.
Cool.
I saw Joe in the national championship in a bar in Angel City in Philippines in '86. Thank you, Pete G. And I graduated in '94 when Joe was robbed of another one. Absolutely, he was robbed.
Oh.
Yep.
Penn State was sleepwalking the whole game in prime time. They woke up in the fourth quarter. Bro,
what happened, yeah. The offense was. The defense cried.
Joe Pa did with 3-star talent what Franklin cannot do with 5 stars. I've been saying that for years.
Listen, Will Stein, as much as the gimmicky, pathetic offense Oregon has, it works. The screen pass times 400, it works. Good job, Will Stein. Congratulations. It works for you guys. I don't know.
Yeah, someone was saying Will Stein earlier, but the context of it, I wasn't sure what he was saying. But yeah, Will Stein, yes.
I was like, oh, he's the offensive coordinator for the Oregon Ducks. Okay, thank you for that.
But Jared, were you confused as to what he was saying? Like, I didn't know what he was saying.
Yeah, I was totally blanking on that too, but I'm so, yeah.
Franklin feels like he plays from a committee, no risk, bland, and easy to predict, which causes a walk-off pick. Some calls almost every year.
So he doesn't call the plays, but the one part where Franklin really messed up tonight that you guys might remember, it was like it might have been 4th and 7 or something, and it might have been like a 53-yard field goal, and he punts the ball, and we punt it in the freaking end zone. Try the field goal. What are you talking about?
I said the same thing, Brett. I said the same exact thing.
We punt it, and we hit it in the freaking end zone.
Yep.
He drilled a 49er. He had life on that.
Right. That's like 2-3 more yards than he was going to have. Why didn't he try?
Oh. Pick a field goal, man. Start.
2 losses in a row to them. All-time series is now 3-3. Running dominant work of past PSU teams over them. Yep. Penn State, 69 total yards on offense in the first half. That might have been on purpose. Referring to Oregon head-to-head record. Yeah, yep. Now it's 3-3, Joe. Yep. It could have been 4-2, but now it's 3-3. We're 0-2 against them in the last 2 years. Brett, the thumbnail is Fire Franklin. I mean, what do you think?
They were chanting it when it was 17-3, and then we stormed back. I think if we get blown out in this game, fire them. But we got to win one, man. I mean, we could still beat Ohio State. It sounds crazy, but they weren't impressive against Washington. I don't know if you guys saw it. Not impressive at all. Washington's not even that great. I actually had high hopes for Washington, but they couldn't move they moved the ball. They just couldn't score touchdowns. They couldn't do it. So I don't know. Nobody's elite right now. Not a single team. Alabama just beat Georgia. We thought Georgia was back in it, and they just lost every given Saturday is what's happening. Any given Saturday, Mississippi State almost had Tennessee, guys. When have we ever would have said that in our entire life? Mississippi State has been the laughing stock for decades, and they beat Arizona State this year. Almost had Tennessee today. Tennessee almost beat Georgia a week ago. So not making excuses for Franklin or Penn State, I'm just saying nobody's elite right now. So the season's not over. Like it's time to take a step back and simplify the playbook and don't do stupid shit, right? Take a step back, go gash UCLA, get a good feel me game in, and you gotta look yourself in the mirror. James Franklin, Kolnicki, Drew Aller, Nick Singleton, all of you. Look yourself in the mirror and wake the heck up, dude. Get your head out of your bumhole like it was in the first half.
Yeah, we had 2 weeks to prepare for Oregon just to have 45 passing yards. Yeah, it's pathetic. Penn State needs to
just about to make that point.
James Franklin shit the bed. What a surprise. Who's taking the PSU job if Franklin gets fired?
There's nobody right now.
So, Brett, I think first of all,
he's not going to get fired.
No.
He's not, but
not right now.
He needs to be fired. He needs to
be fired.
Brett, we know what we have.
No.
I mean, at the end of last year how we were talking about having no receivers.
They weren't getting open tonight either.
Yeah,
they were getting bracketed the whole time.
Do you think having these new receivers makes any difference?
I mean, it's really hard to say because if our offensive line would have played well, if some of the play calling was better, like maybe it would look different. Like they didn't do any easy access throw passes unless it was to Singleton, right? Like they didn't. Oregon did bitch me 2-yard passes and made it work, right? Like,
yeah, I knew they would do that.
That's what they did, and that's what they're usually doing. But we didn't even try that unless it was the Nick Singleton.
Well, okay, so that like screen pass to the left in the beginning of the game where they could have been picked off. I mean, I'm like, dude, what the hell call was that? And then, but I'll say this: we scored on the goal line. and we came back. So that's cool. We actually scored on the goal line in a big game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
put, like,
CS
6
is
offensive
definitely on the
linemen
menu
there,
this
dude.
year. Maybe a 2007 repeat. That Notre Dame Arkansas game was ridiculous.
That's what I'm going to say. If Franklin loses to Ohio State and Indiana, and we lose 3 games this year, he's getting fired. He's probably going to be fired.
Wait.
He needs to be fired.
Say that again.
If he loses to Ohio State and Indiana, or like one other team, like put it in there, he needs to be fired. Will he
Franklin?
be? I don't know.
Franklin?
If he beats Ohio State, beats Indiana, like, we could turn this thing around. Like, I know it's a rough night for us. You saw my comment before I came on. Life is hard, but it's much harder when you're a Penn State fan. So, but we can come back. We saw it last year, man. We didn't look good last year in the beginning, and then we made our offensive line got churning, right? It could still get churning. It's just not right now.
I mean, just think about this. All right, death taxes and Franklin blowing it. Yep, I've been saying that for years. Penn State covered their first game versus UCLA. They haven't covered yet.
Listen,
dude,
we played a C- game and almost beat Oregon.
Yeah,
C-. That's what we played tonight. Well, it was only a C- because of the fourth quarter.
So from both perspectives, we just lost at home in the whiteout, right? To a team that I had us winning against. Pretty much, I had us winning this game at the beginning of the season, like almost guaranteed win.
Yeah.
And then Oregon came in and beat us in the whiteout. So from both perspectives, it's insane. Like, I can't believe it's crazy that we lost, you know? PSU feels like they're in college football.
Offensively, it makes
good enough to not be bad, but not good enough to be great. Yep, just like the Steelers. Lambert Smith did great after he left. Bo having a stellar season. Trey has nearly half of his offensive output in 4 games this year. Yep, John Colwell. Sad Valley, Drew Aller is not going to get you a natty.
Dude, Oregon's so lame. They ran over to the student section after the win and was like talking crap, the students.
Dude,
no
what?
class.
Like, what?
Oh my
Zero
God.
class.
Bro, why are they talking crap? Like, I don't know.
They run over the student section. They're like, oh, we're so great. No, you're not, dude. You almost lost to a team that played a C- game. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Seriously.
Ohio State, Indy.
You lost to James Franklin. You won to James Franklin, dude. Like, what are you?
This is true. Ohio State, Indy, Iowa, or Nebraska, all real possibilities with this offense. We could lose. Brett, I think
Indiana barely beat Iowa today.
I really think that we're gonna go 9-3.
We could. I don't think we will. But I think we'll go 10-2.
But yeah, at the end of the day, we could go 10-2 and
still make the playoff, depending on
and make the playoff, maybe make a run. But Penn State should win by 4 TDs against UCLA. Indy defense is better and more physical than last year. Our games are always a C-, though. When is that just our best? When is that just our best effort? Yeah, I don't know. It sucks, man.
I wouldn't say all of our games are a C-, but tonight definitely was. Against big opponents, it's been that way.
DeCorian Moore had more catches and yards than the transfer wide receivers. I'm so glad I found your podcast. It was the fastest sub I ever did. Thanks, man. Yeah. Again, by diehard fans for fans. We don't sugarcoat anything on here. So Brett and I may not agree on everything, but we're going to give it to you we're going to give it to you straight up. And
we agree on a lot too. So I mean, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We agree on way more. So,
and listen, we had 200 recruits at the game tonight. They were probably wanting to leave after the third quarter, right? But if they did stay to watch that fight back, they'll still see that we have heart. We might not have won the game, but some recruits still might. The whiteout environment was crazy, right? They still might.
I mean, if you're a recruit, Brett, honestly, why come to Penn State?
The culture, the whiteout, the environment. I mean, you could still the NFL factory. If you want to go to the NFL,
I mean, Yeah, I mean, just think about it, man. Like, guys come here, yeah, they go to the NFL. Lots of guys go to the NFL from Penn State, but when they're here, it's like a guarantee.
When they hear they do good, they just, as a collective, they don't win big games. Yeah.
I think my eye is bloodshot from yelling tonight. So, yeah.
Oh, I was so mad. I was so angry. Third quarter was livid.
Yeah, I think we're going to go. I don't know. What are we going to be ranked?
We'll probably go to 6. We'll probably take Oregon's spot. They'll go to 2 or 3 or 1. That's fine. I mean,
I'm going to think it's 9 or 10, to be honest.
We probably go down to 6, guys. We lost to number 6. We didn't lose to nobody. We lost to number 6, who Oregon's probably a top 5, top 4 team, easy, you know. We made them look not that great, though, I'll be honest with you. Their offense wasn't – they scored 17 points against us at the end of the regulation. Yeah. Last year, they put 40-something on us. The Tom Allen masterclass to the Jim Knowles switch, big difference, right? So
yeah, we've been on here for 2 hours, and we've had over 100 live viewers the whole time. So if you guys are listening and watching, please subscribe. Help us get to 700 subs. Thank you for tuning in, and we're going to answer all your questions or comments. I mean, I'm staying on here as long as I can. So if we were Notre Dame, we'd go up in the rankings.
Yeah, that's true. John. That's true, John.
If we were USC back in the day, we would be -1. That's how good we would be.
Notre Dame is now 2-2 because they gashed the shitty Arkansas team, and they'll probably be in the top 10 this week. So
Arkansas is so trash.
They'll probably be in the top 10 for being a 2-2 team. So
Arkansas is so trash. Critical fans are important. If Eagles fans didn't chase Norman Brand out of Philly after he sold off Reggie White, in our whole future, we might still be like the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Hey, we can all collectively agree the Cowgirls suck.
Yes.
And Reggie White was a phenomenal player, and he went to the Packers and won a Super Bowl. And if the Steelers don't do it, the Packers, they could win the Super Bowl, and they have Micah Parsons.
But if you've not seen the Lions play, though, dude, they've gotten right back into what they were last year.
Yeah. They got blown out by the Niners, and then they've just
they're not stopping anytime soon. They're right back to what they were last year.
They got Timu Daniel Jones is their quarterback there at the 49ers, you know, and they still win. He's hurt though. Is he out, Brett or Jared? Is he out?
Who?
Brock Purdy.
No, he's going to be back this week for the 49ers. No, he's going to be back this week.
Purdy.
Call him Timu Daniel Jones.
Hey, I'm excited for Tyler Warren, man. He's killing on the Colts.
That's what I was saying earlier, too. It was like
good. And just think that there was a tight end taken before him. What team was that? The Bears? Yeah. Stupid Bears.
Typical.
Well, they should be called the Chicago Cubs now. Bitches. Just take the baseball team name and move on.
Dude, I was watching a game with some people tonight, and I think I was scaring them because I was yelling so loud. By the way, I stuck my head out. I was standing on my back porch tonight, and I could hear.
Oh yeah.
I could hear the stadium. Like I could hear the band mainly, but it's very faint, but you can hear it. It's great. Like it's crazy. But if we were critical fans are important. Yep. Yeah, Pack is scary this year. Yeah, they are. That loss to the Browns was BS, man. I mean, that was.
They're a good team. They have a good defense. I know they don't have a good offense, but their defense is legit. They may be one of the best defenses in the NFL.
We're up 21 subs on this one episode.
Nice.
Help us get to 700, guys. Guys, if you're watching right now, please subscribe. If we get 89 subs tonight, we could break 800. So
it's a fun fact, bud. We keep talking about Bald Eagle because you and I went there. The band leader that used to be a Bald Eagle, his daughter is Ellie, is the girl who's the drum major.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the guy
that's
who
cool.
used to be. Yeah, that's his daughter.
Did you go to Bald Eagle?
They had her when she was a baby. She was born here, but they moved, I believe, they moved out of the area. I think it was Hollidaysburg, I think. Yeah, and it's just like, I was like, that's really cool to know. It's like when they brought her in, she was that little baby and everything. I was like, little did I know that I was making the very first female drum major in Penn State history. I'm like, that's pretty cool little connection.
Hey, Brett, they showed Bald Eagle Belfont highlights on TV tonight, bro.
On NBC.
On national TV. Did you see that?
They should show the highlights from the first 3 quarters in the Penn State game. See how many viewers chime in on that. Holy hell.
Man, the crowd tried their best, but you can tell how tired people are of Franklin disaster. We got quiet pretty quick when the offense went stale. Dude, they kept showing the crowd tonight, and they were just like, this shit again, man.
Yeah.
Listen, 111,000. Brett, I told you earlier.
Was it? It's a record, right? 111.
Yep.
I think it was close. I think we had 111 before, pretty close.
No, we didn't. We've had 110, 700 some.
Yeah.
But we've never had 111. I don't think. I think we broke.
Did they say it was a record? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know. I knew it wouldn't matter. Again, man, that's why I picked Penn State to lose. Like I thought our offense would shit the bed, and ultimately they did. Brett, think about it, bro. It ended on a Drew Aller pick 6.
Huh?
It ended on a Drew Aller pick 6.
Pick 6?
Or
no, just interception, bud.
A pick. You know what I mean? It ended on a Drew Aller pick. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a curse, man. He tried floating it over the guy to Luke Reynolds. That's what he said. That's on him, he said, obviously. But
yeah, no shit.
You know, it's got to be hard in the moment, man, to be a QB. And I still think, like, it was not a good play call. Like, run the ball. It worked. It worked the drive before that.
If we scored and got 2, we would have won, right? If we scored and got 2, we would have won.
Yes.
So.
Yep.
By the way, the overtime rules are so stupid.
They need to be changed instantly. Yeah.
25 until 25. Just go back and forth. 25, 25, 25, 25. That's it. Why? Yeah. Why do you need to make it so? I mean, it's stupid.
We had a chance to beat them, man. We scored first, and then defense couldn't stop them.
We lost in 21 overtimes to Illinois because of these new stupid rules. Yeah, I predicted it too. Said our defense will keep us in, but our offense will hang them out, and we'll come back late and then get burned again. If you all stop going to the games, yep, exactly. Yep, that's what I've been saying that for years too. Stop supporting Franklin, and they'll have to let him go. Stop.
Bud, they say the same thing about the Pirates with Bob Nutting. If you don't go to the games, then they can't keep that owner there, and they'll have to fire. No, that's not going to stop anything. They got too much stuff wrapped up in Big Ten and NIL. Like, there's no way that they're going to lose money, like with revenue sharing and all that stuff. Like, no, that won't hurt anything.
Regardless why, choose the far right hash to start the drive and then throw it to the tight side of the field. John Colwell says, guys, they haven't even used 1/3 of the playbook yet. Yep.
Well, they did new stuff tonight, but
yeah, they did.
They did, and it didn't work in the beginning. You go back to your bread and butter.
111 plus was the official attendance. That's a record.
Yeah.
Guys, they haven't even used that's in the SpongeBob voice. Then TV deals pay the bills, though. You know, that's another thing that really sucks. I'm like, I know this whiteout probably won't mean anything. And then they get a record and it's a loss. I mean, bro, that is the epitome of James Franklin. Oh my God.
I'm so tired.
It always leads
bro,
to
this. I can't stand Franklin, man. I can't do it. I can't. We're cooked, bro. We're cooked.
Yeah, I think Kolnicki lost at this game, to be honest. If I'm going to be honest with you. He lost at the game against Ohio State and this game. Notre Dame, I don't know if it was him, but I don't know.
Bro, some people in the chat were blaming Knowles. I'm like, bro, what more do you want the man to do, for Christ's
They
sake?
were on defense for a while. I mean, yeah, there were some, like I said, there's things that need to be fixed on defense. When it comes to only giving up so many points, they did good, but there were some close calls that, like, you know, they were getting fourth and shorts. Like, we got to stop them, you know? So, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Recruits care about money now. So, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, we can get recruits, man, but that's not going to stop. The fact that we came back and fought, like I said, if we would have gotten blown out, like, those recruits aren't coming. They're not coming. But the fact that we made a really good game at the end.
To me, if I'm putting myself in, like, a recruit tonight, for example, if I'm putting myself in the shoes of a recruit, unless we get, like, blown out, like you said, I don't care if Penn State wins or loses. First of all, it's the whiteout. Yeah. And I could come in and change this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it really matters. And if there was recruits talking to Lanning after, like, all right, someone said he heard that recruits were talking to Lanning after the game, which –
there were a couple recruits there that are committed to Oregon that we were trying to flip. That's why. The offensive tackle, you know what I'm talking about, Mark. Emmanuel.
Yeah, he was there, huh? He was there?
He was there. There were like 2 Oregon guys who were there.
All right. Joe said, just watched Lanning press conference. He said we're a damn good team, and they'll probably play us again. Also said he knew exactly what we were running that play with the interception.
They had to watch tape. That was Dylan Thiemann, I think. The safety they got from Purdue, he's a really good player. He probably read it.
Yeah, Joe. I mean, there was a couple times where, like on that one 4th down conversion where Drew, and I think they gave him the option tonight, the one play where he faked it to a
running back and then gave it to Devontae Ross, and Devontae Ross ran it in. That was a good play.
That was a great play.
That was a reverse.
That was a very good play. It was trickery. Like, I like that play. Keep that, but
looked like Derek Williams. But the one play, he faked it to Pena and ran it up the middle, got a 4th down conversion.
Yeah.
And then the one play, was it to the one play he gave it to Pena and he got hit, and I thought Aller had the ball. And then Aller went limp, and then you just see Pena running. So
that run Drew more, and that'll happen more often because they're going to think maybe he's running it.
John said if we run 21 more jet sweeps, we might win a natty. Franklin is very likable, and you want to root for the guy, but the reality is he just isn't good enough to coach in the Big Ten. Joe.
Against the big guys. Yeah. He'll beat everybody else.
All right, I'm going to try to remain calm here. Joe, that's the second comment you made. Franklin is not likable. Who? He's not likable at all. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, his players like him. I mean, he's good to the players.
Yeah. I said someone said Franklin homers tonight, and I said there's more WNBA fans than there are Franklin homers, so I don't know who they are.
Yeah, the fans don't like them. The players, they want to run through a wall for them, and they try, but they got to be better. Better execution.
Dude, I don't like. Bro, we just lost in the whiteout at home. I mean, this is like Notre Dame again.
I'm telling you, man, Franklin's hex. Somebody cursed him, dude. I'm telling you right now. I don't know if he's got like an ex-wife or ex-girlfriend that's been handed out for him, or the theatrics are going to be real, Jared. I'm telling you.
Yo, Brett.
I might have to call her up and be like, "What did he do? That was so bad. That you hexed his ass."
Sticking pins in his voodoo doll.
How do we lose the same way? Their last 3 big games, we lost the same exact way. I don't know what else to like. It's crazy, man. Like we're hexed. I told my dad, I said, you don't want to see Penn State in overtime. We won't win in overtime. And we didn't win in overtime. We have to win at the end of regulation if we want to win the game. That's how it's going to have to be.
We had the momentum. That was my only hope. We had the momentum.
That was Dan Lanning's first overtime game, and he won. His first time ever playing in overtime. Ever, as a head coach.
As a head coach, yep.
It was in a whiteout. And I'm sorry, but this second touchdown, when Denida and Sutton was so close to sacking him. He took the wrong angle and he juked him out. Dude, the receiver was wide open for a touchdown, dude. Like, what are we doing? I'm sorry, but that's bad defense. One play it took them to score.
Mm-hmm.
Took them one play, guys, to score a touchdown.
Dude, Frank and Joe Paul, I'm not trying to sound like I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't think he's likable at all.
People want to root for him. They want to see him win. You don't want to see him lose. We're Penn State fans, so that's what he probably means. I root for Franklin. I want to see him win. I want to see him get over the hump. Of course. Even if we win tonight, they're going to put that same graphic up next week. Franklin is 5-20 on. They're going to put the same graphic. It doesn't matter. They put it up 16 times tonight. So he's never going to dig himself out of the hole. He's already lost too much.
Yeah, dude, tonight, if they won, I would have been more happy for Franklin than anyone.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying they're still going to be like, he's 5-20. Like, they're still going to bring it up. It doesn't matter. He could win 6 in a row. Franklin is 9-20 and top 10. It's still a losing record, right? Like, it's still going to bring it up.
Guys, if you're listening, please subscribe. We have 80-some live viewers right now, so please subscribe. Mark, your comment out of the first smile on my face since the interception. Mark, your comment. Put the first smile on my face since the interception. Well, good, man. I'm glad I did. I'm a recruit. If I'm a recruit, I'm watching all of these guys who came back for millions of dollars and are actively watching their draft stocks plummet. Drew went from Hackenberg's spot to Clifford's spot. Yeah, dude, he definitely won't be a first round. He won't be a first round pick, will he?
We'll have to see what the rest of the season looks like. He could turn it around. But...
Seems like all around either somebody's getting hurt or they're just not living up to the whole thing, a.k.a. Archie Manning.
If we had Sean Clifford tonight, we win the game.
Yeah, probably. Well,
we would have won.
Brett, I said a couple weeks ago about playing Gronk. Do you think we should play Gronk?
I don't know. I think we should play him. If the first half we're beating the dog shit out of UCLA, which we should be, throw Gronk in. I think we want to. Yeah, I mean, right? UCLA is not beating us, guys. It's not going to happen.
Well, here's the thing:
lost to Northwestern today by 3.
If we're up 10-0 at halftime, I think Gronk needs to start.
Oh, we should be up more than 10-0 to UCLA. Man. They're a terrible team. They're not good.
I know, but you know what I'm saying?
I think regardless of the loss, the team's going to gain some confidence that they fought, and they're going to want to beat the shit out of UCLA next week. We're going on the road, 3:30 game. They're gonna toss the Ross downhill. They're gonna want to beat
Franklin will be on his high horse playing against a shitty UCLA team.
Yeah.
Thanks, Leafs and Lions.
He needs a feel me good game, right?
Thanks, guys. Thanks for subscribing.
Thanks, guys.
We appreciate it. We're up 21 subs just on this one episode. Season comes down to Ohio State, Nebraska.
Indiana. Yeah.
All right. So if I am being honest with all of you, I think we lose to Ohio State and that's it. Because Signetti at home, I don't know. I'm not that concerned.
Yeah. They barely beat Iowa today.
I'm more concerned with Iowa and Michigan State than I am with Indiana. I think we beat Nebraska.
We got some hard games left. We do. We have a decent schedule.
Yeah, it's not an easy schedule, man. At all.
No.
People think it is, but it's really not. Some of these bottom of the tier Big Ten teams are getting better. Michigan State's like mid-tier now. Like, they're not bad. So I don't know. We'll see.
Penn State Sports Talk, welcome back. Joe, obviously, welcome back. We don't have to say that to you because you know that. J.R. Morris, thanks for telling us the attendance. It was the second highest attendance. And it must have been behind Ohio State last year, I would assume.
Yeah. Maybe.
Because before that, it was Michigan in 2006 at home. That's what watch Notre Dame steal the last playoff spot from us. I don't think that'll happen.
No, they would because they're not in a conference. They're not getting the benefit of the doubt over somebody in a conference.
Our loss is way more impressive than either of their losses, I think. I just can't imagine going anywhere in the playoffs when you win 16% of your top 10 games. How the heck could we? Could we win 3 or 4 straight?
We got to figure it out.
UCLA has to be belts to ass.
Listen, when we played Ohio State at home last year, we didn't score a single touchdown. It took us a minute, but we scored a couple.
Yeah, we scored. We scored on the goal line. We came
2
back.
at the end.
I mean, there's a lot. I don't get it, man. We're at home, and we have more talent. We have more talent than Oregon, you know. But here's the thing, man. If they actually called holding tonight, it would have been a different game as well. I mean, they were literally all night. I paused the game like 20 times, and it's this. Deny is right here.
Yeah. And people are like, "Oh, that was targeting." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe it was targeting, but that was also a fumble. So screw you,
bro." Deny. It's just you're looking up his nose, and he's got an arm around his neck. It was like that all night. I'm like, what the hell? $700 million stadium renovation will get us over the hump for sure. New LED lights. Drew is the whole package. NFL scouts, GMs, coaches, and owners will go nuts for him just because his crappy college coaches didn't put Drew in a position to succeed. Yeah, I agree with that.
Give him NFL receivers with Ohio State.
Yeah, I think
he'll be slinging it. Yeah.
Was it targeting? No, thankfully I thought it was, but they said it was a hairline, so he's good.
It looked like
on a real note, it's going to be cool when it's done. I heard they're moving the stands closer to the field. Yeah, it's going to be louder. It's going to look like an NFL stadium. I mean, it's going to look cool. So.
Yeah, 100,000 plus still. So, listen, guys, Ethan Grunkemeyer next year. I think we're going to have some legit receivers next year. We have some young guys that are going to step up, and I'm excited to see that. So.
Yeah, there was some ref ball, but I hate to go to the refs because I feel like it's a crutch. Yeah, 100%, man. I'm not blaming the refs.
Refs are terrible.
Oh, they sucked. Yeah,
they did.
They were they. I mean, they sucked. They did not call. I mean, bro, like I said, he literally, man. If I was a defensive end and I had an arm around my neck all night, I would be like. I would go over to the ref and be like, "Sir, why are you not calling holding on me? Like, honestly, like, sir, please explain this to me calmly. Please explain to me why they can chokehold me all night and you don't throw a flag." I'd be like, "Sir, as far as I know, as a 19-year-old player, that is still the rule that you can't hold on offense. You know, I know I was born in like 2006, but I still think, although I'm young, I'm still smart enough to know that you can't hold on offense. Is that still the case, sir, or did they change the rule book?"
They were tackling our defensive ends. They were straight up fucking
literally, yeah. Bro, they were holding us all night. It's crazy.
If they don't have the ball, you can't tackle them. That's not how it works. If you don't have, you can't tackle somebody. You're like,
but Brett, what were they doing? Just letting them play? Because it was so obvious they were holding. Like, so were they just letting them play, or what? I mean,
they were letting Oregon play. Penn State offensive tackles sucked all night, and people were getting around them. We weren't holding at all. So we didn't hold. We just like, oh shit, we let them go, and then
There, Will Howard acting like he's the reason why we lost OSU last year. Dude was so corny. He's team move Peyton Manning. I hate him. He's on my team. Screw him. I live in Albuquerque. Nice. That's awesome, man. And UNM set an attendance record today against New Mexico State. Nice. That's awesome. Good for you. I'm sure you've seen Walter White's house, right? The lady that lives there is an absolute lunatic. Have you seen his house? Bill O'Brien saved this program and was only making $3.5 a year. Yeah.
Bill O'Brien. No, Bill O'Brien left this program and he said he was going to stay. That's all I got.
Yeah. So
I'm here for the long haul. 1 year later, gone.
Yeah. I am firm in my belief that Franklin needs to be fired, and he will be fired at some point.
You know, guys, I don't mean to cut out, but you know,
that's all right, Brett. Or Jared.
All right. I'm saying, like, I got my thing at 8:30, but I'll leave with this. You know,
it's 1:51.
Yeah, I got to get up early too, man, because I got to go get this chair in Altoona. So,
but yeah, so I mean, again, we brought it up how many times? Lanning versus Franklin, that was the thing that I would say was our big matchup point. And who won? Lanning, because again, he made some calls tonight that I thought were real ballsy, real like in your face, like he actually tried to make things happen. And Franklin apparently was having to be arm twisted into doing that into the fourth quarter. Like it seemed like he was holding back the whole game. And then it's like, fine, let them do what they want. And look what happened. We almost won that game, but in the end, they just need some better play calling. They just need to make adjustments. And can you do that in season? I mean, time will tell, but it just did not need to go down like this. Like that was the thing about it. You watched how everything was going well. Like you had the momentum, and it just, in the end, it's always these problems. Like you said, Brett, he's hexed. And I think everyone can say that James Franklin, if you're going to be going elsewhere, just take that hex with you.
Yeah, and I honestly, if Franklin's fired, I hope he goes somewhere and does well. For whatever reason, he couldn't do it with us, but if he goes somewhere and does well, good for you. I wish you the best. So, I mean, there's nothing else I can say.
Yep.
But I'm going to stay on here, guys, and answer questions or answer comments. We still got 70 some on here, so I'm going to stay on here. I have a headache, but I'm going to stay on.
I gotta pick up a lazy boy in the morning, guys. So I gotta get up for that. But I got.
But yeah, Brett,
I told my brother's good too. But
yeah. I told everyone, you had some stuff going on. I didn't say what it was, but yeah, thankfully he's back. So
yeah, my brother's got severe mental health, and he's not doing well, but that's basically it.
And I want to say this too, man. Like, mental health, it's something you're born with. It's not something you can help. There's mental health, and then there's like
severe.
There's like. Yeah. It's something you're born with, and everyone has some sort of mental health.
Yeah.
And there's no shame in that,
No.
But obviously Brett, it's a different situation for him, but there's no shame in we're all born with some sort of mental issue.
Yeah.
And there's, we're all of us on here are kind of crazy because we're on here talking, and we put up with Notre Dame's dumb comments all the time, and Ohio
State. They haven't stopped
in, so. Huh?
They haven't stopped in tonight because they're still 2-2. So.
Oh, we'll hear it on TikTok and Instagram. But yeah, I'm going to stay on here and keep answering comments, guys. But yeah, Jared and Brett, 2 hours and 22 minutes in. So when you guys wake up tomorrow morning, I'll still be on here. But Jared, I'm setting up the stream right now. So when you go in tomorrow, just click on it. You'll be good. All right.
Cool, bud. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey guys, once again, thank you so much, guys, for the subscriptions, and please keep on loving this. And again, hopefully the next game will be a lot more fun to deal with.
I hope so.
We should gash them, so we should be able to enjoy the next game at least. So it's good.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. Have a great night, guys.
See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
See you guys. All right, everybody. Like I said, I'm staying on here, so I'll answer comments as long as I can. I might have to take some Advil because I have a headache, but I'll live. I will live. So yeah. I don't know. Where do we go from here? I mean, where do we go from here? I don't know. So on a good note, Julian saying doesn't look. No, he doesn't. You're right, Faf. With how Big Ten has been hyping our team up to win a national championship for our conference, you'd think refs would be in our favor. Yeah, John. The new renovations will allow Franklin to confront more fans who are just. That's right. Bringing it 682. Thanks, Joe. All right. 21 subs tonight on this one episode. And Joe, you're going to be one of the first to get merch. By the way, we're going to be making merch. It's, once we hit 1,000 on here, we're going to start making merch, and Joe's going to get some, obviously, in the mail. But, I want to make some troll shirts too. So I drew up a design because I've done a lot of art in the past. I drew up a design. It's NL. It's the Notre Dame logo with gold, and it says Notre Lame. I want to get that on a shirt. What do you guys think? And then I want to get one that says Michigan 2025 national champions because they beat Ohio State. Aller is one you need to fire. That's right. It's in the middle of the city. Nothing special about that house now except for the barricades, fence, and signs that say stay away. It's actually an old rundown neighborhood. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you've seen it at least, Walter White's house. Why is it every time Franklin is losing in second half, we see him on TV with the play sheet calling plays? I don't know. That seems to be the norm, I guess. Yep, mental health is a very serious issue for all of us, absolutely. When you watch Penn State's offense, it's like defense is playing with 14 players. Yeah, absolutely. Brooklyn, USA, welcome back. By the way, Illicit, if you ever come back, dude, you won the 500 subscriber giveaway. If you don't answer me soon, I'm giving it to Koss because he comments on here all the time. So it's only midnight where I'm at, but I have an early tea time. But I'm looking forward to the next podcast. Thanks, Joe Pa. Yeah, have good luck. Good luck tomorrow. Have fun. Would love troll shirts. All right. What do you think finally breaks the boosters and sends Franklin out? Another year of the same enough, or we really need this team to crash out? I think he's already fired. For me, he's already fired. He should be fired. But if they go 9-3 this year, if they go to 9-3, they're probably going to lose the bowl game. I think he should be fired. Buy him out. That's it. There will be plenty of boosters that will buy him out. No one likes him. No one. He will be bought out. They will gladly buy him out. There will be a GoFundMe from the entire fan base that will buy him out. No one likes him. No one. Except the players. No one likes him. I've been saying it for years, guys. I've been saying it for years. He should be fired. I've been saying it for years. All right. So again, Aller, not a horrible game at all. Dante was real composed. He did good. And they caught so many lucky breaks at Oregon. My God. But they didn't have a 100-yard back or receiver either. But they got lucky multiple times, and Franklin statue coming soon. Yeah, I bet. Could we have Manny Diaz back? Pretty please. Well, I think Knowles is solid, man. I mean, I think he did everything he could tonight. I don't think there's much more he could have done. Yeah, I was right, Joe Pa. Thanks. I was. I know my team. I know football. That's why I've been saying it for as long as I've been saying it. I mean, yeah. So, I don't know. But yeah, to go through the box score again. Devontae, 4 receptions for 48 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jared predicted he would go off. 1 rushing touchdown by Katron. I mean, if we get 20 points, we win in regulation with Knowles' performance. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's the offense. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean for defense. I want Manny as head coach. Oh, yeah. That could happen. They need to keep some coaches because Franklin's put together a pretty good staff, and he's a big a Letterman guy. So keep the likes of Dan Connor, keep Knowles. Even though if Manny he came in, he probably wouldn't. But Poindexter's good. Yeah, I mean, they've got a pretty good staff. but Kotelnicki is horrible. His play calling is questionable at best. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy we lost. It's crazy. I don't know what to say. It's crazy that we lost. Can't believe it. Again, the defense looked really good. Amari had a phenomenal game. Saki did good. AJ locked down. Deny. No sacks, though. I mean, again, he was being held all night, but not one sack. Soraya, he did what he had to do, but shit, they were just running all around those guys. I mean, they beat a really good team at home in the most hostile environment probably ever. They beat them. Yeah, Kotelnicki has not impressed me, that's for sure. No, he has. Like, I thought after Yurcich we would be better, but we're not. So, I don't know. And Yurcich had a damn good resume coming in. So, every GD offensive play is a major project. They got these guys thinking too much. Yeah, something, man. Brooklyn, USA. Again, welcome back. I don't know, man. I don't know. James Williams, were you in here tonight? It's good to have you back too, man. So, even Josh Pate said everything is in PSU favor. If not now, then when? Exactly. I mean, that was the talk the whole offseason was, can they get it done now? Again, going into the season, this wasn't even a big game for me. And going into this week, it was, and we lost. If they aren't snapping the ball to Drew, he shouldn't be on the field. Yeah, they were lining him up a receiver. I mean, some of the plays, man, they worked really well, like that little reverse sweep. Drew's like little run up the middle on 4th and 1. Some of the sweeps worked. I mean, Katron ran his ass off. Still don't know why we throw to the tight side of the field, more space on the other side. Yeah, I know, Joe. That's annoying. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It just sucks. It really sucks. Put my heart and soul into Penn State football, this podcast, and this is the result we get. Imagine how well those option plays would have worked with Bo. Yeah, Bo probably would have had at least 3-4 touchdowns tonight. Alone, he would have had 3-4. Again, these running quarterbacks, they fit well with Franklin, and he doesn't keep them. I don't get it. It's almost like I wish Franklin took the reins totally and was like, I'm getting a running quarterback. I'm going to get an O coordinator who likes a running quarterback that can also pass, like Bo and Trace. And that's what we're going with. Like, Franklin seems to give a bunch of power to the O coordinator, but then if they don't do it perfectly, then he takes over something. I don't know. But terrible play call, 50-50 ball and first down when running sweeps was working. Yep, I don't get it. That's typical. That's again, this is the epitome of a James Franklin team, what they did tonight. It is the absolute epitome of that. So, as soon as he let that ball go, I knew it was picked. I knew it. They knew it was coming. They knew it. Lanning said, someone commented, Joe said that Lanning knew that was coming. So, It sucks for sure. Hang in there, man. I feel dumb for spending time and energy on it just to have it turn out this way all the time. But as an Eagles fan, I can say it just might pay you back one day. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's exhausting. It is. What sports fan base has it worse than PSU fans right now? Yeah, I mean, it's worse than the Steelers, that's for sure. You know, we're in purgatory. And Penn State fans are too, man. Like, that's why I say fire them, because we know what we're going to get every year. So we may as well. I would rather have like a Gus Malzahn where we win the national title and then we might suck for a little bit and then we're good. You know what I mean? Like, at least we have a shot at winning a national title with another coach. We don't have that shot with Franklin. We know. Tonight solidifies. Final nail in the coffin, man. He's cooked. He should be out. Trash college teams at least know they're trash. We get hope and invested for these outcomes. That's another thing, man. Like, our fan base deserves way better. Everything this fan base does to help this team, to support this team, and this is what we get every time. It's sad. It is so sad. It's so sad. I think the most cursed fan base is either the Falcons or the Bills. Yeah. Yeah. Us been eating it for a while too. Yep. Do you think we're ahead of UGA tomorrow? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. We were ranked higher, and yeah, I think we should be. We lost to a higher ranked team. We lost to, I think, a better team than Alabama. So, yeah. We lost in double overtime, too. I mean, it's not like we got blown out or lost in regulation. We lost in double OT. So, we should be 6. UGA should drop for sure. They lost to 17. They beat Tennessee, though. That's the only thing. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I just found the stage thing where I put the comments on the stage. I just found that, so that's why they're up there now. So, yeah, they did beat Rocky Top. Will be interesting to see. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, 2:00 they come out. And Tuesday I'm having on Sean Semenko, which is Milo Yiannopoulos' manager. So basically the new Charlie Kirk, Milo, one of the new Charlie Kirks. I'm having his manager on for an interview. I've known Sean for years, so that'll be cool. So tune in for that. You guys know I'm conservative, so having his manager on. So that'll be a cool interview. Up to 683 now. 22 subs on this one episode. Thanks, guys. Yeah. I mean, like that interception at the end, you know, that's like getting a knife stuck in your heart. It sucks. It hurts big time. Man, they only punted once. Devontae Ross had one punt return. They only punted. Oh, I think they punted twice, Oregon. That's it. I wonder if Kirby is catching heck for that Bama game tonight. Absolutely. Charlie's team is Oregon. I said to my wife, that's the only good thing that come out of the night. Yeah, that's true. No kickoff returns at all. No, there wasn't. You're right. Yeah, man. Charlie definitely helped his team win tonight. I mean, that's another thing. That you can only explain that again, I said, I feels like God is not on our side with Penn State. But they were definitely on Oregon's side tonight. Charlie definitely helped them win. I was glad Benny Johnson was literally on campus today. That was cool. Benny was there handing out 5,000 Freedom shirts. That's cool. What is his name? The one dude with the long hair that helped Trump in his campaign this year. Shoot. I can't remember his name, but he was there too with Benny. So literally got a text from my bud seconds before the pick saying, "Here it comes." Yep, you're the second one that said that. How is he a fan of Oregon is the question. I don't know. Because he's from Chicago. Theo Vaughn. Oh. Is that why? PSU sucks. Thank you. And major libtard state. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Utah's very conservative. I didn't know that. And Matt Johnson, who we had on here, the Oregon fan, he was at UVU. Watch that episode. He was at UVU when that shooting happened. And he was teaching a class when that happened. So I asked him about that when I had him on. It's interesting hearing that. Is James burning effigies to offend the football gods in the athletics department during the week? I mean, dude, he's doing something. He's doing something. And it's not good, whatever he's doing. Yeah. I'm taking an Advil to help my headache. This game gave me a headache. For sure. He's doing something, man, because nothing goes his way. Nothing. Like multiple opportunities at fumbles that we had tonight. They fumbled the ball quite a bit. The fumble that wasn't a fumble, apparently. The muffed snap like 3 times by Dante Moore. Well, I'm going to crash out. Hope your headache goes away soon. Thanks, man. We'll see you next week. All right, Faf. I'll see you. Thanks for all the comments, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing, guys. 22 subs we got in this one episode. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to head out too, guys. I really appreciate your comments and everything. I mean, thank you very much. Thank you for the subs. Please share with your friends. And have them subscribe too if they want to and or can. And yeah, thank you guys. Please help us get to 700. So almost a 3-hour episode, guys. I think I'm going to hop off. I got 50 on here right now. So thank you guys for coming on. I mean, seriously, couldn't be more appreciative of that. So we do Tuesday, Saturdays, mainly for Penn State. Jared does Pittsburgh multiple times a week, Pirates and Steelers. He's going to cover the Pirates in the offseason, which will be soon. If it didn't already happen, it might be done. I don't follow baseball. Jared does, though, hardcore. So we're on here Tuesday nights and Saturdays post game every week. So Brett literally took off work tomorrow to come on to this episode afterwards, hoping it would be a win. But my stance is fire Franklin. That's my stance. I'm done with it. I'm done. Got that poster back there. I've been writing W's. Now I got to write an L. All right, Joe Paul. Sounds good, man. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, you said this is the fastest sub you ever had. Thanks, man. So we will turn on post notifications too, for when we come on. And I made a clips page as well. So I'm thinking about killing the clips page and bringing it, just putting the clips on this page again. But I wanted to make a clips page so it's separate, and that has like 40 subs. So when we get off here, if you want to put your put your opinion on that, like if we should make the clips page the same page or just make a separate clip, keep the separate clips page for YouTube. But we're just on YouTube and Rumble. I'm not on Spotify and Apple Pod anymore. I just don't want to post on there anymore because it's just this extra work that I don't want to do because I don't really get much engagement on there anyway. And it's mainly audio. This is video based. So most podcasts are video based nowadays. Even Joe Rogan, really. He's video based too. You can listen to him on audio, but sometimes he shows stuff that you can only see on video. So that's why I'm trying to be just video here. But all right, guys. Again, thank you for coming on. Thank you. Please subscribe, share it with your friends. Thank you to everyone who commented. Joe, you're getting free merch when it comes out. You and your dad. I wish I could stay on, but I'm tired. So, all right, guys. Have a great night. Yep, thanks, Koss. I see you on other pods too, man, commenting. So thank you for coming on. Thank you for your time. See you guys Tuesday. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow and do another Sunday conversation episode. We'll see. But, yeah, I will see you guys at least Tuesday. Have a good night.